What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. Another stressful 90 minutes ahead, I'm sure, people. But Brighton against Arsenal, Wednesday night football, and another big night in the title race. Manchester City play at the same time. They are playing at home to Forest. You expect them to win that game. And this is a nerve-wracking game, I'll be honest. I said it last week. I was more nervous about this game than the Chelsea game. I don't know whether that comes across the wrong way. I just felt confident we would beat Chelsea at home, but Brighton are just one of them teams. We drew them both times last season, and they're just a strange team. They play like they're under no pressure. Mid-table, not going to get relegated, not going to make Europe. And that's kind of how it goes. But listen, let's hope we go 3-point collector. Oh, guys. The most attacking streamer in the world, guys. The most attacking streamer in the world. Big up to everyone locked in, though. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get those likes up from early. And we'll get into it. And big up to Raya, who said, pass my driving test today. What a moment that is, by the way. And well done to you. Always great when that driving instructor says, yeah, man, you've got your license. So big up to you. Let's get into the headline news, people. Of course, it just wouldn't be Arsenal without turning up for a game and a player that, as far as you know, there's nothing wrong with him, doesn't make the matchday squad, people. And this time, William Saliba is that player. No real explanation. Apparently, it's a knock, which we never really know what. Oh, he's got a knock. Got a knock. But yeah, William Saliba is out of the matchday squad today, people, with a knock. And Mosquera plays ahead of Saliba. Listen, I mean, Free Gaza said Saliba is resting. He's been fasting. I don't know if that's the reason, you know. I'll be honest with you, man. A lot of players are playing at the moment. You know, I watched Barcelona last night. Lamine Yamal, it didn't cause him any problems. So the reports are that it is a knock, that he's out with a knock from training. So listen, if I'm trying to look at a positive from a negative situation, Saliba doesn't need to play at the weekend against Mansfield. We then play Bayer Leverkusen next week. As long as it is just a minor knock, at least it's an opportunity for him to not play a game of football for a week and a half. So that's the way I'm trying to look at it. You know, let's hope he's back for Leverkusen. But listen, like Lawrence says, man, how important is Mosquera? Because when I see Mosquera on the team sheet, I'm not like panicking. No disrespect, like when Rob Holding or, you know, centre-backs like that of the past have been at the club. You're like, Saliba's up here, and then I look at Mosquera and think, you know what? He can do the business. But we still know that Saliba is top draw, do you know what I mean? So this is a big loss for sure. Arsenal listed it as a minor injury. Some people are saying it's his foot or his ankle. So hopefully he'll be okay for Leverkusen next week. No need for him to play this weekend against Mansfield. But big up to everyone. Let's go through the team. Arsenal lineup: David Raya in goal. Back four: Timber, Nketiah, Mosquera, and Gabriel. I think Nketiah at the moment has actually established himself as our first choice left back. That's for sure. The midfield: Zubimendi and Declan Rice double pivot. We spoke yesterday. I actually said, look, as soon as we heard from Arteta and his press conference quotes, the way he was saying Declan Rice was fine and he trained okay, I said he's going to be playing. You know, there's no way he's going to rest him. But also, it's going very much under the radar how much football Zubimendi has played this season. And, you know, those two in midfield, they look like they need a break. Obviously, again, repeating myself here, but they need to rest for the Mansfield game. And when I say rest, I don't want to see them on the bench. I don't want them travelling. Give them the weekend off, a proper weekend off, you know. So Eze is in the attacking midfield role as well. So we need a performance from him. Remember, former Crystal Palace player. Brighton are their rivals. I'm sure they'll give him a lively reception. He needs to perform today. The front three, Bukayo Saka, who is the captain, and again, he needs to perform as well. We need a performance from Saka. Gabriel Martinelli comes in on that left-hand side. Trossard has ran out of, his short run of games that we tend to get, and then Martinelli will probably be good for 3 games. Then he'll be bad and we'll go back to Martinelli. It's a rotating thing. And then Victor Gyökeres, former Brighton player. Again, I'm looking at him. He needs to put in a performance today. You know what it's like, people playing against a former club, local level, whatever. You always have a little bit more. You've got a point to prove, Remember, he wasn't given a chance at Brighton as a young player. They let him go very easily. Went to Coventry, league below, made his name, Sporting Lisbon, ends up at Arsenal. So if I'm Gyökeres, I'm thinking, these brothers never gave me a chance. I'm trying to score a couple goals and let them know. So he needs to be up for it as well. The Arsenal bench, Kepa, Gabriel Jesus, Christian Norgard, Trossard, the former Brighton player, Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, Noni Madueke, Kai Havertz, and a return to the Arsenal bench for Max Daumann. What a talent this kid is. I say kid, but he's a fantastic player, man, and exciting player. So I'm glad he's on the bench. Will he come on today? I don't know. Maybe if we're winning comfortably. But I honestly think Max is. I don't think he's there as a joke. Like, this ain't a gimmick. Let's put a young player on the bench so we can break records. I genuinely think this guy's good enough to, I think he could get in the Arsenal team, quite quickly as well, if he's given an opportunity. Just in terms of Brighton, they're missing Lewis Dunk, who is their captain, who is obviously a big player for them. Danny Welbeck, former Arsenal player, and James Milner, who seems like he's played football since football started. Those two are not in the Brighton team. Welbeck and Milner are on the bench, though, and they've got Minter on the bench as well, who's quick and lively. The team for Brighton is Verbruggen, Wifer, Kadioglu, Van Hecke, Buscagli, Baleba, very highly rated player, Baleba, Hinselwood, Pascal Gross, Gomez, Mitoma, and Rutter up front. They're a really interesting team, Brighton. I feel like they'll never get relegated, but they'll never do anything major without sounding disrespectful. They're like one of the most mid-table Premier League clubs that you could ever find. They go under the radar. They always finish between maybe 12th and 8th. They play nice football. They sell players for big money. They seem to bring the next one in. They're a very good football club, but they do sort of lack ambition. You always think, if you're not moving forward, you could end up one season doing a Wolves and getting relegated. So, they turned down big money for Mitoma from Saudi. Baleba, Man United wanted him. They're a very good selling club, and they've got a fantastic training ground. I went there about 6 months ago when Cruz played there, and they were saying, yeah, look, Caicedo, Ben White, Cucurella, they've made so much money, they've built a state-of-the-art training ground. Palace as well. Palace have flirted with relegation a couple of times, but obviously they made Europe last year. Southampton were one of those clubs you thought, yeah, they'll just live in the Premier League. And all of a sudden, they're in the Championship. Retro said, love the location of Brighton. Sussex South Coast is beautiful. It's a nice place. I don't like the Pebble Beach, though. A beach with no sand, it just doesn't make sense to me. But, yeah. Brighton have academy programs here on the east coast of the US. Yeah, they're very tapped in, man. Oh, big up to you, man. Big up, man. Evening, Curtis. I'm Mr. Smith, who bumped into the judge the other day on the train and regaled him tales about my Watford days. Big up to you. Because he's a bit of a wind-up merchant, and Mr. Smith is one of them names that you say, innit, when you're making someone up. He was like, Mr. Smith. I was like, you sure? But nah, big up to you, bro. I appreciate that. The beach is not beachy enough, man. The sand is not sandy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, why is Rice playing? I feel like he needs a rest, says Sean. Listen, if he's not injured, he's going to play him. That's just the reality. That's just the reality. For me, don't play him against Mansfield. Then he's got a 7-day break until Leverkusen. Alexander said, if Gyökeres scores a hat-trick today, I promise I'll text my... Oh, my days. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let us know what she says as well. But is he going to get a hat-trick? I'm happy if Gyökeres has 3 shots in a game. That means we've fed him the ball. The hat-trick, I don't know. He should have got a hat-trick against Tottenham, really, shouldn't he? But Fane said, Brentford draw, not W. Oh, yeah. That's what I like about the community, you know. You're very much switched on to these things, because I often do this. You're right, Brentford. Brentford. Do you know what was interesting, people, was today getting messages. Oh, maybe the draw at Wolves wasn't that bad after all. I said, why is that? Oh, look at Liverpool. They lost to Wolves. I said, I don't care, mate. I don't care if they beat Liverpool 15-0. Don't dress that up as anything other than what it was. Now, I don't want to go down a negative road pre-match and, oh, no, look, he's having a moment. I'm just saying, like, I don't care what Liverpool did against Wolves. It changes nothing about the way we played against Wolves that night. We were 2-0 up in total control. Do you know what I mean? But, you know how the fan base is. I love it. They look for a silver lining and everything. But, you know, sometimes you just got to say what something is. Big C, did you see the academy scout for the Spuds posted about the fact he's an Arsenal fan? Yo, I mean, I don't want to share it because, you know, I don't want to get the guy in any more trouble. But I think he said something like he announced that he'd just got a job as a scout at Tottenham. But he was like, I don't want to touch the badge or anything on the kit because I'm an Arsenal fan. And but they've put it out on, he's put it on socials. And now they're saying he might get sacked. Now they're saying he could get sacked. I mean, geez, man, don't do yourself a favour. You get yourself a job at Tottenham, and the first thing you do is put out that, oh, I don't want to touch this dirty badge and I'm an arse. Whilst I understand the mentality, surely you just keep that private, bro. Not everything needs to be on social media. I find it quite hilarious, but come on, bro. You might get yourself the sack. You should have just kept quiet. Look at Darren Bent. Darren Bent played for Tottenham for years. The moment he left Tottenham, he went, oh, by the way, everyone, I'm a massive Arsenal fan. Do you know what I mean? And then Tottenham fans turned on him straight away. Cole Palmer came through at Manchester City. The moment he leaves Man City, yeah, by the way, everyone, he's a massive Man United fan, and he had Wayne Rooney posters on the wall and all sorts of stuff like that. Just keep it. Yeah, you got to check your mirrors, man. You man are reversing without checking and just going into the lamppost. Man's probably got himself sacked already. Modern day social media, the way you're not supposed to use social media, you know? Big up Jan, who said, was just blasting R. Kelly. My mind's telling me no. Jan's a big troll, you know. Jan came into this community as a very, you know, calm character. He had a bit of anger towards Arteta. But now he's just, you know, if he was in yesterday's stream, I was basically saying, if an R. Kelly song comes on the radio, do you turn it off? Or do you turn it up? Do you know what I mean? Because he's got hit records, but you read the stories, right? So that was the question. And here's another troll, Aryan, who insists on spelling my name with a K. He said, win against Brentford, Curtis, check the results again. Imagine I was doing it on purpose, and then you guys put super chats in to tell me to change it. That would actually be really clever, wouldn't it? Every game, put a wrong result, and then you guys are paying me to change it. I'm actually, you know, I'm not doing it on purpose. I turn up late, and sometimes I just rush the scores and go off the top of my head. I genuinely thought we beat Brentford, and then, yeah, but, you know, big up to you, Aryan. Clyde said, Curtis, can you please do that? Oh, guys, I can't believe it. I'm now being paid to say, oh, guys, it's legendary. Oh, guys, bring your boots, bring your pads. I swear I should be on, what's that thing called, man, where they pay you for birthday shout-outs? I should be on there. I'll do all guys for £5, 10 seconds. No, I'm joking. Ain't that bad. Ain't that bad, people. We're coming into spring now. We don't need the radiator on anymore. You know what I mean? We don't need it. Create a t-shirt and hoodie. Yeah, I know, man. I need to, do you know what it is? I say this all the time. I'm very honest with the community, by the way. I just, I don't dress things up. In my head, I want to bring out like a clothing brand. So I have this vision in my mind that I'm going to bring out a clothing brand. It's going to be high quality. Eventually, I'm going to try and get it into JD Sports. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get celebrities that I know to promote it. That's my vision. But the reality is, you probably just want a T-shirt with Arteta Lego head saying, "Oh, guys," on a Fruit of Loom T-shirt for about £8. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I just don't want to release some poor merch, poor quality that you're just going to think, well, we waited all them years and you brought out some cheap T-shirt with some ironed on picture and you know what I mean? I want something that you can actually wear. So I've got all these ideas in my head, and as you can see, it's taken a long time because it's still not here. But I'm honest with you people. I don't just want to bring out some tacky merch and sell it to you. I don't feel you should be shortchanged like that. But if we win major trophies this year, this would be the perfect time to bring merch out at the same time. I always have huge ambitions. I don't want to just, but, we'll get there. We'll get there. Start with a hat or a mug. It's the easiest way to start, right? It's the easiest way to start. Gym shirt, something, you know what I mean? Cone Man rap. Shall I bring out a Cone Man song if we win the title? Take a chance on yourself. Your fan base will back you. I know. I get it. I know the community's there, man, and I know you'll support if we bring something out. But at the same time, I don't want to disrespect you by bringing out something tacky. You know what I mean? I want you to have something that's worth it. Big up to Stig, who said, big up, see, I've not long come out of a major operation. Now I need Arsenal to put a smile on my face. 6:30 kickoff here, 6:30 a.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. Big up, bro. Hope the op went well. And Arsenal, man, just don't stress us out, please. A C-Unit branded dishwasher. Yeah, maybe a dishwasher company. Curtis, one step at a time. Can we get NBA streams? Surely I get involved for the playoffs. Do you know what I mean? The Knicks are doing well as well, so it would make sense. Next year, does Nwaneri get in this team with Dalman? I don't think so. And I've said this a lot, Cole. Like, yeah, it's all right going on loan and playing well, but where does Nwaneri get in this Arsenal team next season? I don't think he does. I think he's right back to the Arsenal bench. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but we'll see. We'll see. Your merch should take... Yeah, we'll get there. Detroit Pistons are flying, aren't they? Going for a 3-1 win to Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners, as a my baller. I predicted 2-0 on Forever, man. I'm kind of regretting that now with no Saliba. 3-1, maybe. Rewatched your live versus Southampton and City, 22-23. You lost it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Southampton, was that when we were getting beat when Ramsdale gave the ball away? I might have to react to some of my old watch-alongs at some stage. Maybe international break. Abdul said, look at Fabrizio's post linked to Inter Milan's Esposito. I saw that link a couple of days ago, although I didn't see it from Fabrizio. I don't know if I rate that guy high enough. Bro, I missed the first, probably 5 minutes. And I was just sitting there going... This is ridiculous. I know you guys probably think, yo, this guy's always capping, but I promise you, you have got to go and watch Lamine Yamal play football, in live in person. It's a priority of mine to go over and watch him play football. I think he's genuinely the most talented footballer in the world at the moment. In terms of it just looks like pure, natural, uncoached talent. Just give him the ball and it's Atletico Madrid are a good team, by the way, and he's running rings around them. It's a shame they didn't get the comeback, won 3-0, they needed 4-0 to go to extra time, but Yamal is just phenomenal. And Pedri as well. Pedri reminds me of Fabregas. Probably not doesn't really have the same goal threat, but what a player. Big up Peel, who said, good day, hope you're well. I've been rather quiet. He said his mum recently passed. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, man. My mum actually had an operation recently, man. So if she's locked in, get well soon. I know she listens every now and then, not too often. But Peely, man, yo, bro, hope you're well. Glad that you can tune in, and I'm sure the community will send you well wishes as well, bro. Brother, do you want me to design some merch or could be something fancy? Oh, guys. Listen, any designers in the chat, curtisshawtv@hotmail.com. Hit me up, man. Hit me up. Big up Forever a Gunner, by the way, who sent the Yamal and Pedri. Big up Will at the Arc, who sent that member for 5 months. Kaylin said, big up. Did you ever play futsal? I feel like players with the most. Oh, 100%, bro. Every Friday in my ends, we always used to play indoor. It was at a place called Barn, and tight pitch, barged into the wall. I know, again, I'm doing UNC settings again here, but I feel like those kind of environments, either the park with the cage or the indoor football, that's where you learn how to play street football. Do you know what I mean? Where you nutmeg someone and everyone, the game might get locked off. You're trying to score, you give someone a dirty nutmeg, people are rolling around on the floor, you know what I mean? That's where you learn football, street football. You know what I mean? That's the best football you could play. Would you play football with the community? Yeah, man, I'd love to do something. Rockports and boot cuts, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. You do learn on the streets, I swear down. And this is the sad thing, and again, I'm doing UNC settings here. The kids don't play football in the streets these days. Do you know what I mean? They don't, because we don't trust the streets or the people in the streets. Do you know what I mean? That's sort of the problem. We used to play all night. Dark. We can't even see properly. We're still playing. Your mum's shouting down the street for you to come home because you got school in the morning. The kids nowadays, you don't want your kids out in the streets no more because the world's different, man. You know what I mean? Maybe some parts of the world they do, by the way. So I'm not talking for everybody. But certainly in England now, I feel like you don't really hear people outside playing football. I played football all day. I come home from school, my shoes are battered. You know what I mean? My Wallabies with 99 curve were battered. You know? What famous ballers did you play with? So I grew up in the same team. Me, Leon Best, and Tom Huddleston. They were the two that sort of went to the top level. Obviously, Leon Best played for Newcastle, played for Republic of Ireland. He scored against us in the 4-4 against Newcastle. So he was somebody that I grew up with. Me and him played up front together for the district team. And then Tom Huddleston, who obviously went to Tottenham. They're the two that really made it big. Obviously from Notts, the biggest footballer from Notts really is probably Andy Cole. Obviously, he won the treble at United, so he's sort of the big one. But I feel like Notts don't really check for him that much because he kind of, when he went to Man United, he stayed in that part of the country, and he's not somebody that you saw out and about in Notts too much. You've got Jermaine Pennant, you've got Jermaine Genus. Those two did really well from Nottingham. Obviously, Pennant played Champions League final at Liverpool. And Genus obviously did well at Tottenham, played for England as well. So they're kind of the main ballers who came through my generation or a little bit older than me. Andy Cole was unreal. You know, I've met Andy Cole loads of times. I met him on the tour in America when Arsenal played United, man. I was like, bro. I actually said to him, I said, bro, you don't get the respect you deserve, you know. I said, you are genuinely one of the best strikers that's played in the Prem. Like, Colin York was like, you know, sometimes you support a team and one of your ops has got a player or a partnership that you like, but you can't show no love to it because who they play for. It's like Cristiano Ronaldo. When he was at Man United the first time, I thought he was unbelievable, but I didn't really say anything because he was at United. The moment he went to Real Madrid, I was like, yo, CR7, baller. But Colin York, that goal against Barcelona, they were crazy, man. They were crazy. Man said, Rooker said, sent Mumsy to chill with the ex because I need this win. Oh, man. Most disrespected strikers, they had such a partnership. They were crazy, Colin York. I couldn't stand Man United, but I used to look at them two and think, oh man, Beckham as well, man. You know, like you'd take a free kick like Beckham, you'd end up nearly rolling your ankle trying to do it. You're like, yo, how's Beckham hitting a free kick like that? His ankle's rolling. Sadio Mane, yeah, crazy baller. I was at his that game against Arsenal when they played in the black kit. I don't know if that was his debut, but bro, Cavs, bro, come on, man. I'm proper nuts, you know. I'm proper nuts. I played cricket for Cavaliers. Do you know what I mean? I've even played football for Cavaliers. Clumber, I've played against him a few times. Fowler, yeah, well, obviously, as I've said in the comments, my dad's a Liverpool fan. So when I was a young kid, he'd be showing me Liverpool videos. Obviously, I'm a young striker. Robbie Fowler is... I think Robbie Fowler's one of the best finishers that I've ever seen in the Premier League, to be honest. He's unbelievable. Left-footed as well. You know, like left-footed players looked crazy when you was a kid. It's like cricket, like left-handed batsmen. Left-footed footballers just look different. Robbie Fowler was a joke of a footballer, genuinely. Like, what a finisher. Do you know what I mean? But it was Henry and Wright in them, man. I couldn't resist Arsenal, you know. Saliba has suffered a minor ankle sprain, misses out, says Miguel Delaney. Now, that worries me a little bit. That worries me. Because they wrote it as he's got a knock, which when they say knock, I'm thinking maybe he's got a kick, maybe he's got bruising. Sprained ankle, that makes me think he might not play next week against Leverkusen. We have to remember, by the way, he sprained his ankle against Liverpool in the warm-up and tried to play throughout that game. Now, as I got older in football, I started having issues with my ankle where I seemed to roll my ankle a lot. I had to go in the gym and strengthen it, and it's an injury you can do a lot. So that worries me, by the way. That really does worry me. That means he could miss Leverkusen. Sprained ankle could easily be 1 to 2 weeks. Simon Duffy said, went to school with Pickford, same school year. What a career he's made for himself. I never really rated him, but fair play to him for England. When Fowler did that celebration. Crazy. Man at work saying Suarez better than Henry. It's funny, one of my Liverpool mates tried to say that as well. I said, bro, what are you talking about? Compare Suarez to Benzema and them, man. Lewandowski. Don't put him in no Henry. Compare Henry to R9 Ronaldo. They're the levels, you know what I mean? Relax. I do rate Luis Suarez, but chill, man. Chill. Big up to everyone locked in. 4,000 of you tuned in. I thought this was quite interesting. I know this is quite a long time frame, but Arsenal's record with and without William Saliba. Our win percentage when Saliba plays is 68.5%. Our win percentage when he doesn't play is 42%. 42.1%, sorry. So it shows, but this is going back in the seasons when you're bringing Rob Holding in or Kivior. No disrespect, because Kivior was okay at the end. But I don't think we've had as good cover for Saliba and Gabriel as we've got now. I genuinely look at Mosquera and I think, well, he would have started for Arsenal at certain points, you know. Big up Joe said his camp was bombed on Sunday. It's been a tough couple of days. Hopefully Arsenal can brighten your mood. Listen, everybody who's getting caught up in all this, and I'm only seeing videos online, so I can't pretend to understand. But you know, I hope everyone's safe, man. I had some friends who were in Dubai last week, and they're putting up videos of rockets and missiles going over. It's crazy, man. It genuinely is crazy. So make sure people are staying safe out there, man. It's wild. Holdini. Petit picked Benzi over Henry for best French player. Yeah, he needs to relax. He needs to relax, man. Maybe his ponytail's a bit tight. Open OnlyFans for Arteta. Saying, let's go, guys. Big up Why Always Me. Hey, leave that, mate. It's not that tough. Love this community. That's why the trolling, we can take it. Pause. I just want a shirt with your face saying, look at the state of him. Much love. Yo, it's crazy, man. I'm telling you, I feel like I could. You guys just want some crazy merch, innit? Iron's back. Curtis and Almunia shirt, embracing in a hug. If I did that, that would be the end of the channel. I'm late. Any news on Saliba? Yep, sprained ankle, which is not good. Curtis, apology to Arteta. Bathrobe merch. Bro, he got to win Champions Leagues for that. He got to win Champions Leagues. Daniel said, Big C, who's the biggest streets won't forget baller for you? Aye, that's a great question. There's so many, like, I don't have one player that comes to mind when you say that. Maguire's been handed a suspended sentence, 15 months. Yeah, he ain't going to prison, is he? He ain't going to go to prison. Suspended sentence, man. He'll get away with it anyway. Who's the biggest streets won't forget player? Ben Arthur, Balotelli, Balassi, Zaha, Adel Tarapt, JJ Okocha. There's so many. I couldn't tell you. Quaresma, Hulk. No, Ronaldinho's not streets won't forget, man. He's at the forefront of everyone's mind. There's too many of them, to be honest. Maybe JJ's up there. He's not spoken about much. Adel Tarapt was crazy. Payet is a player that I just wanted Arsenal to sign so badly. He just, like, I thought he was made for us. French player with flair, Wenger as the manager. Well, Yannick Bolasie is a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. Been Iron Apple with him. Trained at Barnet with him. Used to go and watch him at Palace. Got one of his shirts. He's playing in Brazil at the moment. At the back end of his career, man. So big him up. But yeah, Yannick was crazy because I saw him doing that stuff at Barnet in League Two. And I always thought, can he go to the Prem and play the way he plays? And to be fair to him, if you go and watch a video of him, he was doing the same stuff in the Prem. So I got nothing but respect for him. Flicking the ball over people's head, nutmegging people. He did crazy things. Letitia is super underrated. Super underrated. He just should have left Southampton. Honestly, I used to go and watch Palace quite a lot because Yannick would give me tickets. And they played on Saturday a lot because they weren't in Europe. And then Arsenal would play on a Sunday. And him and Zaha at their peak, I mean, you guys know, you've seen it, but they were just electric. Whoever they were playing, I thought, your fullback's getting ripped apart today. You might beat them, you might deal with the striker, Glenn Murray, or whoever was up front, but I said, your fullbacks are getting ripped apart today. And what was crazy is, if they weren't getting joy, they just swap sides. And then somebody would, which I wish Arsenal would do sometimes. If Martinelli and Saka aren't playing well, change sides, man. Well, Wilf, it wasn't his fault, man. As I said, he was desperate to come to Arsenal. Emery wanted him. They didn't pay the money up front, so he would have signed for us. Daniel Sturridge, yeah, I think Sturridge could have been like a world-class striker if it wasn't for that injury. That hamstring injury ruined him. He was phenomenal. Him and Suarez at Liverpool were crazy. Big C, we need an Unk range, all retro. That will be good. Them late night sessions in courts are timeless. Amazing, bro. Late night football in the streets, nothing better. Adel Tarapi saying the ultimate streets won't forget. He's crazy. Lee Trundle, yeah. One of the best players I've ever played against, Lee Trundle. Absolute superstar. The way he played. Yes, Kirtley, hope we win today. Yacht to the win. You better relax, Jags. You know what I'm saying? Is Notts County and Forest a local derby? I think it's the closest football stadiums in England. Literally across the river. Forest here, Notts County there, a river in between. But from what I know, being a Nottingham boy, I don't think the rivalry is very strong. It's Derby County. Derby and Nottingham hate each other as cities. They're 20 minutes apart. So I think Forest and Notts County is more of a friendly rivalry. Forest loan a lot of young players to Notts County. It's Derby County that Forest hate, and Leicester as well. Life is beautiful, but the world is effed up. Do you know what it is? You've got to find your own sort of goodness in the world. You can't get like one thing for me, and I don't listen to the news very often. If I'm in the car and the news comes on, I turn it off. Every now and then you need to listen to it because you do need to know what's going on in the world, but you can get bogged down by all of it, you know. If you notice, the first news story on the news will always be a negative news story. So it just dampens your mood straight away. So I always think you just got to do your thing, you know? Just move around how you got to move and you're good, man. Whatever happens, I've just moved the same way. COVID hit, I was moving the same way. Said, all right, cool. I remember when COVID hit, everyone's can't work and you can't do this. I went straight to the store. I bought a massive swimming pool. I bought a massive barbecue. I bought loads of gym equipment. And I said, this is me for the next 3 months, 6 months, whatever. Gym workouts, 5K runs. I was in the swimming pool every day, barbecues daily. You got to move, right? However, you can't get bogged down by the world, you know? That's one thing I've realized, man. Yeah, you keep it moving, man. You know what I'm saying? And a G-Wagon. I wish, bro. Here's an idea for the upcoming international break. March Madness coming up. You should have an all-time best Arsenal kit bracket. Concede the kits. Have a community vote. That'd be a good idea. That'd be a good idea, man. Street parties. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Keep it moving. But I won't say too much. Who do you think is the most skillful player to play in the Premier League? JJ Kocher for you. Yeah, maybe. I'm thinking like Ronaldinho never played here, so there's kind of different types of skills, isn't it? Like Balassi was mad skillful, but JJ's was like, yeah, he was rainbow flicking the ball over Ray Parler's head and that, like. But Adel Tarapt, I'm telling you, like, I heard stories about him. I know a lot of you were saying it. I heard he was like ripping people apart in training. Robinho, yeah, step overs galore. Hazard was more of an amazing dribbler. I don't think he was like tricks in the sense, like, it depends what kind of skill we're looking at. Like, are we talking tricks? It's a difficult one. A lot of good players. Zola, yeah, Cantona, Bergkamp. CR7. Yeah, he was skillful in his first one. JJ might be there. Ravel Morrison was incredible. Had all the talent. He should have been a superstar. He should. I heard stories about him for years. Should have been a superstar, but I think he had a lot going on off the pitch. Haleb versus Arshavin. That's a tough one, you know. I like both of them. Arshavin, when he came, was more exciting. He never really fulfilled it. I feel like Haleb probably had a better time at Arsenal, but his career just went downhill after he went to Barca. I never heard of him after that. Big up Ben, who said Martinelli, Partey kept it in. Saka last chance. He's kicked the floor. He's kicked the floor. You've kicked the floor. He's supposed to be world class. He's kicked a chunk out of the floor. 8 for the 12th, 2024. The way you're quoting watch-alongs is unbelievable. Big up to you, Ben. I think during the next international break, we've got to really do some different stuff because that's going to be the last international break of the season. So we kind of need to just go, yo, let's switch off a little bit. Although we're not going to be able to switch off, actually, because the last game before the international break's the Carabao Cup final. So I'll either be in the ultimate meltdown for 2 weeks because City have beat us, or I'll be getting excited that, yo, we've won a trophy and now I think we're going to win more trophies. Big C, besides you, I like how he said besides me. Big up Jersey Mock. Who was the biggest, most talented player you have played with? Oh, that's a tough one. Played with some good players, man. Played with Jody Morris. He was a very good midfield player. Like I said, Leon Best. I'll be honest with you, growing up in the team with Leon Best, right? I thought he was going to be a superstar, how good he was. And listen, he had a very good career. Played in the Prem, played for his country, but I thought he was going to be like England international, that sort of level, you know, which shows how difficult it is. Tom Huddleston, like I said, he was ridiculous. You know, he was like a grown man when he was a kid. He could just play passes with no backlift. And you've seen some of his goals when he was at Tottenham. His techers was unbelievable. But yeah, right. I've got a couple of things to talk about. We have got about what we got 18 minutes until kickoff. I haven't even got the channel on. What channel is this game even on? In fact, I've just realised there's loads of games on tonight. Who's actually playing tonight? It's how out of the loop I am at the moment. I'm not even concentrating on anything. So we've got Villa against Chelsea. That is a big game in the race for Champions League. Obviously, Brighton, Arsenal. You've got Fulham, West Ham, London Derby, West Ham trying to stay up. Man City, Forest, and it's on at the same time as well. And then you got Newcastle, Man United at 8:15. TNT 2 is it on, right? Oh, yeah, I've just got it on. So during the watch along, feel free to keep me updated with the other games. We'll try and turn over. Huddleston was supposed to be the next Beckenbauer. Bro, I mean, I don't know if it was Beckenbauer, but genuinely, he could just hit a ball with no backlift and it would just fly through the air. Will GB keep it within 10 runs Friday versus USA? Cole, I'm really... What is that at the end? Is that a tennis ball? What ball is that? People, update me. I'm totally lost with what that is. I can't even see what that is. Is that a cricket ball or a tennis ball? Forgive me, Cole. Baseball. GB. Oh, are they playing the US on Friday? Honestly, I'm at the loop. Sometimes I learn from you guys, so let me know. Baseball, right? Okay, Fears. I haven't got a clue. Or is it cricket? World Baseball Classic. Okay, Cole, I apologize because you've sent a super chat and I didn't have a clue what was going on, but I appreciate it. Keep me updated. Philly said, I believe today Gyökeres will light it up. I hope he does. I hope he does. Big up Gio, who said, love your reactions when Lee loses it on Forever. Do you know why I love it, right? Because me and Lee, like, we wind each other up a lot and we have a laugh, but sometimes I wind him up. He's like a ticking time bomb. Like, even on the last show, he's like, Declan Rice, you got to rest him for Leverkusen. I'm like, what? Rest him for Leverkusen? Champions League knockout? He's like, what? What's going on? And you can just see him about to go. You think, when he goes, I just stay calm, like, you know what I mean? And then, but nah, big up Lee, man. I have to admit, I enjoy doing the show with Lee. He's hilarious. He's hilarious, man. Big up African Soldier. Players that injuries ruined. Mine's Abu Diaby. I think the ultimate one. It didn't ruin him, but R9. R9 for me would have been the GOAT, like clear the GOAT, if it wasn't for the injury. You know, he still had an unbelievable career. But if you give him a working knee for his whole career, I think he's the GOAT by far. In terms of Arsenal, yeah, Jack Wilshere, Santi Cazorla, Diaby, Rosicky, Eduardo. Eduardo was one of the best finishers that I've seen at Arsenal. Cazorla was a genius. Now, Neymar going to PSG is up there for me as the worst transfer in football. I think he would have won the Ballon d'Or and been the best player in the world. It was ready for him, but he didn't have the patience to stay. Van Basten, yeah, I mean, listen, I watch videos of him. A lot of the older generation, they tell me that he's up there as the best finisher the game's ever seen. You guys might know more about him than me. What I've seen of him, he looks a phenomenal finisher, to be honest. I'm always intrigued by Dutch football. I love the way the Dutch play football, the whole Cruyff and Hullet and Rijkaard and David Seedorf. There's something special about the way the Dutch play football. And I think a lot of people have to understand that whole Pep thing was born out by Cruyff, you know? There's a real deep-rooted history when it comes to the Dutch and football and that orange kit, man. I'm a big fan of the Dutch, I can't lie. Patrick Kluivert, yeah. Unbelievable player back in the day. Class of 88. Ballers, man. That Van Basten volley, I've probably seen that 100 times. Just in terms of Arsenal, quick people, what have we got until kickoff? I have got the channel on now. 14 minutes until kickoff. Yeah, Ajax, yeah. Almunia, wow. Would you do a movie watch along on Twitch, says Sai? Definitely. Definitely. Stories yesterday about Riccardo Calafiori. I don't know if we've ran away with this a little bit, but basically he did an interview saying he would love to go back and play for Roma. And it's sort of been turned into Calafiori wants to leave Arsenal at the end of the season. I wouldn't necessarily say that's true, but I think I spoke about this about 2 weeks ago. I said, if a player has an injury-prone year, I think you go, okay, keep an eye on him. I think if a player has 2 injury-prone years, you've got to start looking at a way out. And I mean, I'm looking at his injury record now, Calafiori. We paid a lot of money for him. I don't think Arsenal would sell him in the summer. Plus, he's only 23 years of age, so he's got age on his side. But I think Arsenal should be keeping an eye on his situation and going, you know what? He's been here for a couple of years and he's missed a lot of football. You know, he's not consistently in the team. I don't think he'll go, but I think Nketiah might have just snatched that spot away from him. If he went to Roma, it'd be insane. He's way better than Roma. I think it said he's a boyhood Roma fan, so you know how it goes, man. It's very patriotic in Italy, and you know, that's kind of how it goes, innit? You know, that's his club that he wants to play. And he began his career at Roma, and he's born in Rome. So you know these things, man. That you definitely sort of very patriotic over there. But I'd probably say he's got one more year at Arsenal before he's in trouble. I really think so. But we're strong at left back at the moment, and he can play centre back. I hope it doesn't end up with Tomiyasu vibes. Yeah, when in Rome, yeah, I like that one. You're thinking good there, Cincinnati. Will Ben White leave? Well, I think I said it on a stream the other day, and I don't want to do up ITK settings, but spoke to one of the couple of people that I speak to at the club, and they said watch out for Ben White, Trossard, and Gabriel Jesus as potential players that could move on this summer. And what he sort of said to me was that Ben White, it's maybe coming more from his side that, look, Ben White is too good to sit on Arsenal's bench, if we're being totally honest. His injury record is becoming a little bit of a problem as well, though. Ben White's not in the squad today against his former club. But we were talking about it the other day. Ben White could play for a very big club. You know, I think Ben White could really get a big move because the right-back market is weak at the moment. I've watched Real Madrid probably 7 or 8 times this season. Carvalho looks like an old man, and Trent looks like he can't be bothered to defend. I'm not saying that Ben White gets a Real Madrid move, but Ben White's probably a better defender than Trent. You know, I think he could easily go to the big clubs in Italy. I think he could play for some of the big clubs over here. Listen, the top 6 clubs, he could probably go to Newcastle. Could he go to Villa over Matty Cash? They do like Matty Cash, though. I think the problem is, though, whether he can stay fit. And he's 28 years of age now. And he's on 150 grand a week. So I think Newcastle. If I was picking a club for him, I'd say, I'm thinking that obviously Arsenal wouldn't sell him to certain clubs because of rivalry or whatever. But I think he could. I think Newcastle. He could go and play for Newcastle. I think if he went to Italy, he could play for most clubs over there. He could play for a big club. He could go and play for like a Juventus or someone. He'd probably like it over there. I think Newcastle, Kieran Trippier replacement. Good chance they sell Livramento in the summer. I think he could get a big move. But yeah, Calafiori for me is an interesting one. Probably one more year, then we start looking at that. You think he could go Barca? Koundé, though, is good, isn't he? Maybe Koundé could go back to centre-back. I know he got injured yesterday. Welbeck, somebody said, are we afraid of Welbeck? Well, he's on the bench, which I'm glad about. Nah, White ain't clear of Timber, bro. Timber's an animal. Timber's an animal. And plus Timber availability, bro, is important. Very important. A lot of conspiracy theories going on today. Odegaard out of the squad again. The manager not asked about him again in the press conference, which is very interesting. Almost as if the media have been told not to speak about him. I don't know. Some people online saying him and Arteta have had a fallout. Some people saying he's having a break. He's not he's took things quite badly. Some people saying, he's the captain. All of a sudden, he's getting dragged off. He's getting benched. I don't know. I've given my opinion. I'd move him on in the summer. I don't think he's a bad player. I just don't think he particularly suits the Premier League. I think he could go to Spain or go to Italy or and do really well. I think he could. But I just don't think he's the answer for Arsenal in that attacking midfield role. Since 22-23, he's faded and got progressively worse. And I think you're at a point now where you're saying he's not in our strongest team, in my opinion. Do you know the thing? Honestly, Ish said Big C versus Odegaard continues. Again, I've said this before about different players. Odegaard's one of the coolest guys on the tour. Again, always makes time, always has a chat, very respectful. This ain't personal. We haven't seen Arsenal win a league title for over 20 years, bro. There's not one player inside that football club that I will put ahead of the well-being of the club. Odegaard's the captain. That means you're the leader on the pitch. That means you've got to pull your weight. That means when the chips are down, players need to look at you and go, follow his lead. And unfortunately, I don't want to follow this lead. That's the reality of the situation. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's time to move him on. I could see him wanting to move on. Earl said it. Hating. He does a different job to what you want. You're damn right he does. You don't create enough chances. You don't score enough goals. So the job he's doing is not effective enough for me, bro. But he had a baby. Oh my days. It's not personal, it's business. Let them know. 20 years, people. 20 years. I ain't playing games. We need titles. We need titles. People said he's on maternity leave. No. Oh my days, you lot are wild. You lot are wild. How will you feel if we lift the Champions League and Premier League? How will you feel if he lifts? Bro, do you think I'll probably be in Vegas? There's a tiger in the bathroom. I told you. You know what I mean? He can lift the trophies. I just don't want him to play every week to get us those trophies. You know what I mean? Dylan said, Mr. Stream wanted to say, if R. Kelly comes on, I'm maxing it out to the volume. Shameless. Wow. My man's telling me. My body. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. It's not a good idea. Not a good idea. I don't want to hurt no. It's difficult, man. The song's like, man. Ah, dear. It's always the legends. Like, why couldn't it be like an R&B singer that you just, one-hit wonder or something? You know what I mean? Some one-hit wonder does all that crazy stuff. You go, I've only got to delete like 2 songs out of my playlist. Kells, Kells. I'm telling you, they get Usher and we're finished. Anyway, Eduardo, one of the best finishers I've seen. Yeah, that injury ruined him, man. He was balling. Somebody said he's on a mental health break. Ooh, Odegaard. Listen, I hope everything's all right for him. Big up Ziggy. Big up Philly, who said Odegaard and Arteta are out. And big up Brian, Brooklyn in the building. Big up Curtis, watching Shaw TV at work from Cali. Hoping Brighton play open so our Glock can hit the back of the net. 3-0 to the Gunners. I went 2-0, but don't know now. We got no Saliba. I'd love to see Arsenal keep a clean sheet, man. Every minute we're conceding. Every minute we're conceding goals, man. Poor goals as well. Really soft goals. Right, the players are in the tunnel. David said, I need a mental health break from Arteta. Listen, man. Get me Tonali in the summer. I want Tonali at Arsenal, man. Baller. Baller. Odegaard's not have the psychology. He shows fight and freeze response. Cannot lead this team. Do you know what I said a long time ago, by the way? I think Odegaard would have benefited from having the armband taken off him. It would have hurt him short term. Like, what? He stripped me of the armband. But I think it would have been like, bro, just focus on your game. I think when you're the captain, sometimes you're thinking about other people a lot as well. Wouldn't gamble on Tonali. I like what you've done there. I like it. The players are on the way out, people. The players are on the way out. I'm just doing a like check. And make sure you keep me updated with the other scores. Oh, we're at 1,000 likes. Come on, please. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. We're at 900 likes, people. We're at 900 likes. It is Brighton against Arsenal. Oh, man. I might have to go double screen, I might. Nah, don't do it to yourself. Don't watch Man City. Don't do it. There's nothing to be gained, is there? There just isn't anything to be gained. Haaland's back as well. Do you know what I mean? So don't go anywhere near it. You guys just let me know, man. Give me score updates. I don't want to watch Man City. Let's focus on ourselves. I'm going 2-0 Arsenal, but would I be surprised if we conceded? Not really. Villa, Chelsea, Fulham, West Ham, Man City, Forest. They all kick off at the same time. Newcastle, Man United is at 8:15. Come on, Arsenal, man. The Thai lockdown derby. What's his name again? Neil Mopay, you're a disgrace. You're a disgrace. Honestly, I think that's one of the goated moments of football YouTube. I just think Ty's a legend, man. Ty's a legend. Big up Lay in the chat, man. Hope no jerseys are torn after this. Bro, I'm telling you now, like, recession, man. You know what I mean? We ain't ripping jerseys now. Back then, you just rip them. But now, I'll take it off calmly. I'll use it to clean the car. I'll wipe the floor with it. It's always going to have a different purpose. I ain't ripping nothing. Big up Stay Gold, who said, just got out of hospital, I had pancreatitis. Your streams cheer me up. Thank you, brother. Hey, man, I hope you're well, man. Hope you are well, recovering. And let's hope Arsenal don't add to the stress. I need to stay calm. You know when the Arsenal game finishes, my shoulders are always tense because I realise that I'm watching uptight, like, ugh, you know what I mean? And afterwards, I'm like, yo, man, what's going on? So I'm really going to try and relax today. I say that within 2 minutes, it'll all be over. I'll be going crazy, but this is a big game. I remember after the Wolves game, I sat there and I went, we've got to beat Tottenham, Chelsea and Brighton. We've got to then, because I just feel like after those games, we've got a little bit of, and again, I don't want to say breathing space because saw what happened last night with Liverpool against Wolves. It's very unpredictable at the moment, but I just think those 3 games were always going to be difficult. And after this, I think we've got, who've we got after this? Obviously we've got Mansfield and Leverkusen in the cup, but in the league, we've got Everton and then Bournemouth. So a couple of games where you can, and then put the pressure back on Man City. Man City have got Chelsea away and a couple of other games as well. For everyone who just tuned in, Saliba has got a sprained ankle, so that's not good news. Who knows how long he'll be out for. Hopefully not long. Sometimes a week or so. But obviously sometimes can be a couple of weeks. Big up to everyone. 1,000 likes pre-kickoff. The Arsenal team. Raya in goal. Back 4. Timber and Nkapie at fullback. Mosquera comes in for Saliba, who's injured, with Gabriel. Midfield, Zubamendi, Rice and Eze. And the front 3, Saka, Martinelli and Victor Gyökeres against his former club, Brighton. I'm going for 2-0. Brighton are about to get us underway. Keep me updated. Come on, Arsenal. Do not ruin the middle of the week. And then we can chill Mansfield at the weekend and see how things go. Eze, former Crystal Palace player. Brighton were his rivals. Gyökeres, former Brighton player, wasn't given an opportunity when he was there. Surely we'll have a big point to prove. What I'm noticing straight away is how Brighton are pressing us. Mosquera gives the ball away here straight away. Brighton get down the left-hand side. Crossed in high to the back post. Nkapie clears it away. Straight away, no time on the ball. Martinelli runs it out for a throw-in. Brighton are one of them dangerous teams because I just think there's nothing to lose for them. They're not going to get relegated. Reese, it's on TNT Sports 2. So TNT Sports 1 are showing Man United Newcastle in 45 minutes. TNT Sports 2 is this game. I think Brighton are. I feel like their players play with a lot of freedom. They're not scared to lose. They're not scared to make mistakes, and that can make them dangerous. Big up James, the man, the myth, the legend, Curtis Shaw TV. Big up the community. Big up Jesus, who said, Curtis, I'm convinced Gyökeres would bang goals in the current United team. Bruno is a top quality player. Also, you're barely talking forever. Oh, mate, do you know what it is, man? I just chill on the show, man. You know, I just say what I need to say, you know? When I need to talk, I talk. You saw my 8-minute rant after Wolves. Freedom and confidence, yeah? Yeah, you're right. Arsenal throwing on the halfway line. Again, they're pressing us. Oof. Yo, they are really going after us. Even when Raya's got the ball, they're pressing him. Raya gives it away. They're in. He chips the goalkeeper. Gabriel clears it over the crossbar. What is going on there? Saliba chipped it over Raya, but Gabriel got back and flicked it away. What is David Raya doing there? If Gabriel doesn't read that, we are 1-0 down. What a finish, by the way. Scoops it over him. Luckily, Gabriel puts it wide. Sometimes I don't understand. I know it's an instruction from the manager to play out through the press, but why all of a sudden do we think goalkeepers are like centre midfielders and they can play risky passes under pressure? What is he doing? Corner to Brighton after 2 minutes. In swinger, it's whipped in high to the back post. Headed away. Saka battling with Matoma. Hooked back in by Brighton. It's bouncing on the edge of the penalty area. Gabriel pushes him to the floor. It won't be a penalty and he clears it up the field. Gyökeres tries to hold it up there. He does fairly well. Finds Saka. Brighton are absolutely pressing like you would not believe. Now, the good thing is you can't keep that up for 90 minutes. But obviously, it's a lot of pressure on us at the start of the game. Rice finds Martinelli, who gets a throw-in just inside of our half. Aston Villa have taken the lead against Chelsea. It's a good goal. Just seen it. Leon Bailey's balling out for them. Was that Douglas Luiz, I think, who scored? 1-0 to Villa against Chelsea. Big up to the community. Arsenal in possession. I don't think Chelsea are going to make the... If Chelsea lose tonight, I think Champions League's gone for them. Come on, Gyökeres, man. How are you getting bullied off the ball like that? Just pulled him out the way. Aye. So much for staying calm. Big up Dre in the chat, man. He said, big up Curtis Shaw TV in the community. Raya thinks he's Iniesta. I'm telling you, he's a frustrated midfielder. But the thing what I'll say, it must be an instruction from the manager. No goalkeeper suddenly starts playing like that. It's what Edison used to do at Man City and try and beat the press. But I don't want a goalkeeper trying to play a ball like that when he's under pressure. Sometimes just clip it long. But it's the modern game, and it's how they want to play. And Capier wins a throw-in the Arsenal half. Jeez. Yeah, keep me updated with the scores, people. I appreciate it. Big up TK, so come on, you Gunners watching from work. Business happy run. What do you think about Mane at Wolves? Yeah, he looks lively. He's being linked with Man United. I don't know if he's at Arsenal's level without sounding a little bit arrogant. I think we're looking for a bit higher, but he's definitely a young talent. Jimbo said Forrester on top. Oh, Eze with a great ball into Saka. Not sure if he's onside. Goes into the penalty area. What is that, Bukayo? Why is he rolling it across? No one's there, bro. Like, he's got so much time there. I don't understand why he can't look up and pick someone out. He's just put it across the area, but no one's there, bro. Pull it back or shoot. He's got that much time there. You're taught as a winger to look up there and just pick someone out if you're in space. Either drill that at the near post with your right foot or pull it back to somebody. Just rolls it across the box. No one's there. Jeez, man. That's a great touch by Eze, by the way. It looks like he was onside. Gabriel in possession. Little nutmeg, but overhits the pass throw in. 300 grand a week. He's got to do, but his decision making. Oh, what a touch by Eze. He was onside first time. Saka, corner of the penalty area. Have a go at the goalkeeper, bro. You're on the corner of the 6-yard box on your right foot. Just smash that as hard as you can. Low and hard, that it might nutmeg the keeper. It might just deflect in. Who knows? You're passing that. Come on, Gyökeres. What you got? Great kick by Raya. Gyökeres, corner of the penalty area. Bullied again. Are you joking? How is that a foul? He shoulder barged him. Referee gives a throw in to Brighton. I don't know how. Eze, what a pass. First time. Unreal. Saka's got to do better. I don't know why he doesn't just hit that. Early on in the game, we haven't had a shot yet. Just smash that at the goalkeeper low. It might just go through his legs. Might just deflect off him. Interesting start. 6 minutes gone. What do you think of Yildiz? Yeah, very good. Very good talent. This is a tough game. Very tough game. They're at us. Is Raya. Gets the ball out wide. Ball whipped in. Come on, Raya. Come and get that. Well done. Only 6 minutes. I said I was going to try and stay calm. It's impossible. Here's Zubamendi. Go forward, man. These guys love passing the ball sideways. Eze needs to get on the ball for us. Eze rolls it into Saka. Eze could be the key to this game. The support was slow, but when you've got time, naturally you've got to look up and say, no one's there. So what's the point me rolling it across the area? I don't think he actually looked. I think he just assumed somebody would be there. Ball over the top, way over hit. Looking for Gyökeres, go straight through to the goalkeeper by Eze, but he's the one we need on the ball. Yamal finishes that. Well, I think he definitely has a shot. Brighton in possession. Fast start to the game. Krupi on the left. Yeah, he looks good. I don't know if they've bought him on a permanent or whether he's on loan. Bournemouth. Keep your eye on this guy, Wifer. I don't know much about him. Brighton are one of them teams I genuinely don't know all of their players. I really don't. Eze's already looking like our best deep playing midfielder, and he's the 10. Our players just naturally drop deep, don't they, Unknown Sea? I don't know why. Nkapie, look at the way they've pressed him off the ball there. That looks like handball. Referee doesn't give it. Is Eze. Eze looks like our best player so far. Timber driving forward. Saka's out wide. Give him the ball. Come on, Bakayo. Let's go. Let's go. Cuts inside. Does well. Saka hits the shot all the way across. And Arsenal take the lead. That's why you've got to shoot on sight. Hey, Bakayo, I told you've got to shoot. Arsenal lead 1-0. Goalkeeping mistake. I think there was a big deflection there. And Arsenal take the lead. Verbruggen has had a nightmare. Looked like it was deflected. Saka cuts inside, shoots from the edge of the penalty area, and it goes past the goalkeeper. Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka running down the wing. Saka, lovely run by Timber. Let's have a look at the replay. I can't understand how that went in. It looked straight at the goalkeeper. To be fair, Saka, he drifts past the fullback, corner of the area. Surely that's deflected. It looks like it nutmegs him. Saka's shot, deflection off the defender, and the goalkeeper gets beaten. Might even go through his legs. Saka's playing in pink boots tonight. Dipset Harlem. Nutmegs the goalkeeper. Keeper's all over the place. We'll take that all day long. I don't know how the keeper don't save that. Great start. Listen, you don't shoot, you don't score. You know what I mean? He's just scored from the edge of the penalty area when he could have shot from the edge of the 6-yard box. So I'm happy for him. Timber assist. Oh, thingy there. Mosquera gives away a silly free kick. Did he get booked? Oh, Mosquera's got a yellow. Ref, how's that a yellow card, man? That concerns me because Mosquera's a bit rash We got a yellow card last year against Brighton, Declan Rice. That worries me already. Have we got centre-back on the bench? Calafiori. That is a stupid yellow card to get as well. That's one thing I'll say about Mosquera. He dives in a little bit. Wow. Mitoma, corner of the penalty area. What a block by Gabriel Magalhaes. Ball goes out for a corner. We got bopped then. What a block. Jorginho Rutter, what a player Mitoma is on them little 1-2s. Great block by Gabriel, man. That is outstanding defending. Unbelievable defending. How easy did they play that 1-2 around us there, man? Wasim said, day 150 of not cutting my hair until Curtis Shaw does a member stream, and he says he will almost half a year. We'll get there, man. You'll have dreads by... Nah, listen, we will. We will. We'll get there. That is an unbelievable block. I think Gabby might have even injured Mitoma as well. That's why Gabby's rated 90 on FIFA. Baller, man. It's too slow on FIFA, though. He needs more pace. He's not that slow. Yeah, don't do the Arsenal... Oh, we're winning, so we'll start defending. Corner to Brighton. Ball whipped in at the near post. Flicked on. It's up in the air. Goes over. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. We need the AFCON ref. Yeah, just blow the whistle. He's got 64 pace. That's disrespectful, man. Go and score again. Don't sit back. Don't sit back. We do it too often. Go 1-0 up. We got to learn from it. Brighton are dangerous, so we need a couple of goals. We need a couple of goals. 2 goals in the kickoffs at 7:30. Chelsea losing 1-0 to Villa. Good touch there by Gyökeres. Eze with the through ball, looking for Martinelli. The ball didn't have enough on it. Oh, and Gyökeres runs past it. I like these little passes that Eze's trying to play. Saka wins the ball back. Can we punish them? Play the ball, Zobby! What's he waiting for? Jeez! The through ball was on there and he's hesitating. Man's moving like El Neni. 3 players in front of him to play the ball to, and he has another touch and gets tackled. That could have been a goal, man. 3 runners in front of him and he's waiting. Why is he hesitating? Jeez, man. That winds me up so much. When you see it, play it, bro. Saka's running. Gyökeres is running. Pass the ball, Zubomendi. Oh, my days. What did I say about that 1 second? No. 1 second is the difference. He took 1 second too long, and you lose the ball. We were in there as well. Saka was in acres of space. Ball goes out for a throw into Arsenal. Come on. Nah, man, because 1-0, I'm never comfortable. Even 2-0, man. We were 2-0 up against Wolves. We need to go 2-0 up. You have to play that ball quicker. Every minute that City are drawing 0-0 with Forest is a good minute, right? Zubi, yeah, he's got to play the ball quicker. David Raya in possession. Eze, Timber, they keep the ball well. Space Jam, let's get a few goals and let the news feed through to the Etihad. Get them nervous. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Big up Space Jam. Pierre said you're very relaxed. I was trying to be, but I think it's gone out the window, Pierre. I think it's gone out the window. We could be 2-0 up, but then we could have conceded as well. 14 minutes gone. Probably quite an entertaining game for the neutral, because they had one cleared off the line. We've scored. Could have scored another. Ball whipped in. Back post for Brighton. Brought down. Rolled out to the edge of the box. Little ball round the corner. I don't like when Gyökeres drops back so far, because then how are we supposed to hit them on the break? Here's Mitoma, left-hand side. Outside of the foot cross. Wolf, good header by Rice. It's up in the air. Gabriel does well to clear it. And Timber smashes it upfield. We're under the cosh a little bit here. Don't know why we bring Gyökeres back so far, because then when we clear the ball, it's just going to come straight back at us. We've sat back a little bit since scoring. Brighton are a good team. We have to acknowledge that. But we cannot sit back and just soak up pressure. Gabriel clears it again high and upfield. Heavy touch by the defender. Goes out for a throw-in to Arsenal. A few interesting things. Mosquera has been booked early on in the game, which is a concern. Look at Matoma's techers there outside of the foot. I like Matoma, you know. I just think he's had a few injury problems the last couple of years. Doesn't score many either for a player of his ability, but he's very talented. I'm shocked that none of the big clubs have signed him, but maybe you can't get him. The Saudi team offered massive money for him and didn't get him. So maybe Brighton have priced him out of a move. Super talented. Crazy talent. I just don't know if he scores enough goals for a winger. Wingers nowadays have to get numbers. Here's Zubimendi. Play it. Come on. Get us moving. We can't sit back. You're right. And the thing is, when you see the goalkeeper concede a goal like that, you need to shoot on sight at him now. He's Matoma flicks it over Timber, gives away a free kick. Zubi in Spain passes that ball 100%. Yeah, the Prem's probably that 1 second quicker where teams go and pressure. Matoma there literally flicked the ball over Timber's head. Timber blocked him off, free kick. He did, yeah, I saw that. Like, Matoma studied football in university or something, like, literally a student of the game. Their scouting is brilliant, to be fair. They always find players. Brighton in possession. Feels like they've had a lot of the ball. 17 minutes gone. They keep it well. Look how deep Gyökeres is. It's basically in midfield. We are genuinely sitting back too much. Look at Gyökeres. He's probably 20 yards away from their defender, even if we win the ball. How are we going to get forward? Come on, let's go. Look, we win the ball, lose it straight away. Everyone's too deep. Ball into Rutter, rolled around the corner. What a block. Rutter shoots. Oh, it hits his own player. Wow, this Jorginho Rutter's hold-up play is a problem. Pins Gabriel, flicks it round the corner. Mosquera didn't want to tackle, hits his own player. Please, Arsenal, don't sit back. When are they going to learn that sitting back ain't going to help us? We look dangerous when we attack. You've dragged the team back 20 yards. Now we're sat on the edge of our own box. Aye. Gabby's limping. Uh-oh. Gabby is limping. What? Oh, no. We don't need this. We do not need this. We can't afford Saliba and Gabriel out. We'd have to go Calafiori and Mosquera. Move the ball, lads. They are pressing like you would not believe. Mosquera clips upfield. Look, we can't keep the ball, man. Throw into Brighton. We're 1-0 up, but we look a bit nervous. Don't sit back. You're encouraging them to attack you. I don't think we're sitting back voluntarily. I hear that. That's a good point. Maybe Brighton are just forcing us back because they're playing well, but I don't like the fact that we've dragged our whole team. But like Gyökeres, I don't want to see the striker that deep. He's in midfield. Keep the ball. I did say I was going to try and stay calm. I don't know if it's possible as an Arsenal fan. Imagine how the cup final is going to feel. Imagine if we made the Champions League final. I don't think I'd be able to watch it. Brighton in possession. Can we go and press them a little bit? There we go. Well done, Eze, although it goes out for a throw-in on the halfway line. Go and get after them. Big up Camu said, I never see Man City doing this in these situations. Arsenal and Arteta an embarrassment. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is why we... Aye. Look how panicky we are, man. Come on, yo, he's pulling his shirt, ref. You can see that. Come on. Well done, Timber. Well done, Timber. Go on, get after them. Force them back a little bit. Go on. Well done. Now we got to put that. Yes, there we go. Deckers wins the header. And again, second ball. Get after him. Come on, Gabby Martinelli. You got to work. They're good. They play out well under pressure. Ball over the top. Gabriel. Good strength. Goes out for a throw into Brighton. It's a tough game, man. I don't get nervous, but I'm starting to get a bit shaky now. Always the case with Arsenal. Subamendi never stays close to his man. Watch him. I don't think he's a defensive midfielder. I think he's more of a deep-lying playmaker. So I think defensively sometimes he struggles. Brighton dominating possession at the moment. Oh, that little ball. Saliba shoots. Wow. That's probably just knocked out a seagull on the beach. Terrible shot by Saliba. What would I be doing in this game to give us more control? Oh, listen, for now, you keep it as it is, but I think he needs to... Oh, bro, we say it all the time. Put Rice in the 6. Stop that ball going to the striker. Not feeling good with Mosquera on a yellow, yeah? He's aggressive, isn't he? That's the one thing about him. He likes to put a challenge in. He needs to be patient. We can't get a kick of the ball, man. That's a foul. Nkapie's fouled just over the halfway line. Move us up the pitch a little bit. Now we've got a free kick. Get the defence up to the halfway line. Trust yourself. There's a seagull battering. You know what I mean? Seagull was eating chips on the beach. It's just been knocked out. Rice is a 6, 100%. Yeah, he doesn't create enough going forward. So why not have him in the 6? Protect the back 4. We are literally sending the centre-backs up from 50 yards out. Why not? We're struggling to get up the pitch, so... Yeah, I don't get that. Rodri was found guilty of his outburst against the refs, but he hasn't been banned or anything. They haven't announced it. Be great if he got banned for our game. Saka, left-hand side, 2v1. Skips past him, gets to the byline, loses it to the second one, and it's cleared. Throw in near the halfway line. Can we get Saliba to the carpet? He is good. The only thing I'd say with him, technically, how good is he? I'm not sure. The way we play, you've got to be good to... Oh, just as I say that, we kicked the ball out for a throw-in. Was that Subby? Subby's having a stinker. Subby is having one. I'm telling you now. It is a battle. Timber clips it upfield. Gyökeres doesn't get there. It's cleared away. Gabriel wins the header. Oh, the ball is like a pinball. We can't get hold of it. That's good from Martinelli. Finds Rice. Nkapie. Can we get a bit of possession? Playing Odegaard the remaining game. Zubby stink. I think he's tired, bro. I'll be honest. In his defense, I think he's overplayed. He looks a bit sluggish at the moment. Man U turned his head. He's been off it. Yeah, Saliba wanted the move desperately, didn't he? He's desperate to go to United. Here's Timber. Arsenal go all the way back to David Raya, but a bit of possession might be needed. It might be needed. Somebody just said City have scored, have they? I haven't got a double screener. I just checked. No, it says 0-0. It says 0-0. Side note, I like how Eze's getting on the ball. Yep, you just want him to get on the ball a bit higher up the pitch. Verbruggen in possession. Ooh, press there. Force them to go long. Come on, lads. Get after that. Get after that. Ah, this Rutter's hold-up play is really good. He's pinning Gabby and holding the ball up really well. So, yeah, but yeah, no fake scores, please, people. They take the free kick and mess it up. Martinelli, left-hand side, a bit of space. Can we create something? Declan Rice. Look at that, Deckers, man. Hit the ball with power. We get the ball back. Yeah, mods, keep us updated, please. We can't be joking about Man City scores. This is serious. Somebody said Gibbs White almost scored. Mosquera in possession for Arsenal. A little bit of the ball at last. Will we keep it for long? Timber. Lovely turn by Timber. That's a foul. Matoma brings him down. Watkins missed the sitter. Yeah, Chelsea are losing 1-0. Good battle that, Matoma and Timber. Arteta's having an argument with the Brighton manager. He probably doesn't like him because of them comments that he made. Saying that, you know, we time waste and things like that. Saka scored the goal, deflected shot, nutmegged the keeper. Rice ain't an 8, bro. I've said it for years. He hasn't got the passing to play in the 8 role. Game is suited for Nwaneri. Maybe Max Stallman instead. You know, Nwaneri's obviously not available for us. I think both of our centre mids desperately need this Mansfield game at the weekend. You know, I'll be so disappointed if he puts them on the bench and makes them travel. Free kick to Arsenal. It's crazy. We're getting free kicks like near the halfway line. We're sending the centre-backs up. And then we've took it short anyway. Oh, my days. We've ended up in our own half. We've ended up all the way back with David Raya. What is the point? Raya clips it long upfield. 2v1 over there. Come on, Deckers and Zubi. Get over there. Throw into Arsenal. Edge of their penalty area. Ball into Gyökeres. Corner of the area. Oh, gives it away looking for Martinelli. Our passing's not been at it. And Brighton are on the break. Great defending, Piero Hincapié. Tried to outpace him, gets his arm across him and blocks him off. Arsenal back in possession, Mosquera. We need people to show for the ball. See, what I don't like what's happening here. Look how deep we are. Raya's in possession. Eze's coming all the way back to try and get the ball off our centre-backs. I want Zubimendi and Rice to get the ball there, not Eze. I want Eze. That's good play. Eze, I think, has been one of our best players so far. Here's Timber, right-hand side. Gyökeres down the line. He made the run. They didn't give it to him. Here's Declan Rice. Gabriel steps forward. Finds Martinelli, left-hand side. Come on, get at him. Have a go at him. Martinelli does well, wins a free kick. Great crossing position for Arsenal. Hincapié, for me, has been one of the best players at Arsenal in the last probably 3 or 4 weeks. I think he's solidified that left-back role. I think he's quality. Good play there by Martinelli. First chance he's had to have a run. Gets brought down. Free kick to Arsenal, left-hand side. About 15 yards away from the corner of the penalty area. Deckers will whip this in, I'm sure. Yeah, no yellow. What's different about that than the foul that Mosquera did on their player and got a yellow card for it? Come on. Can set piece FC come in clutch? Need a peach of a ball in from Deckers here. Avoid the first defender. Whip it in towards that back post. Little flick on from Gabriel. Come on. Declan Rice free kick. 28 minutes gone. Whips it in. That is terrible. What is that? Puts it over the bar. What was he shooting? Deckers at times, bro. It's frustrating me in the last couple of games. Him and Zubimendi need a week off. Got to do better than that, man. Player of the month from Capia. Yeah, he's been brilliant. Been really, really good. Goal kick to Brighton. They go long. Headed away by Gabriel. Timber flicks it on. Gyökeres, we cannot get him into the game. Great header by Rice. Head tennis at the moment. Saka jumps. Gyökeres has hardly touched the ball. Timber does well. Go on, roll it to him. No, ref! Gyökeres bumps into the defender. He gives a free kick. Aye, aye, aye. Gyökeres is struggling to get into this game. Big time. Brighton take the free kick quickly. 30 minutes gone, people. 30 minutes gone. Have we only had one shot? I think we have. I think we have. One shot, one goal. I think we need to step up a level, though. Get up, ref. No! Wow, Mosquera fouls Rutter there. Wow, Mosquera, you might need to come off at half-time. I mean, that is soft, but you know what it's like in the Premier League. Oh, Semenyo has scored. That guy, I'm telling you now, Semenyo and Gahey double signing is going to be the thing that keeps them in the race or wins it, because Semenyo's coming so clutch for them. I'm just seeing their goal now. Is that Cherky? Crossed in. What a finish that is, by the way. Left foot volley, Semenyo. Unbelievable goal. I'd take Mosquera off. He's been booked. He's done another foul. You do one more of them away from home as well, you get sent off. Rice looking for Martinelli. Don't foul him. I'd get Mosquera off for Nkapia. You can't risk it. This ref looks like he's ready to send him off. Semenyo's scoring every week, bro. He's an absolute goal machine. I just can't believe what these two midfielders are doing. Zubamendi there. Is that Zubamendi? Now he's hurt. He shouldn't have even put the challenge in. Zubamendi gets clamped on the outside of his ankle. But it's actually him who fouled the Brighton player. That Rutter, man, he's a proper, like, diver, isn't he? Every time the ball goes into it. The thing is, Arsenal players need to be clued up. Rutter holds the ball up well. Any contact, he falls to the floor. So don't wrestle him and allow him to fall to the ground, and the ref keeps giving free kicks. Get around the ref and say, look, ref, he's dropping to the floor with minimal contact. Please don't keep falling for it. Because I'm worried about Mosquera. I'd take Zubamendi off anyway at half-time, regardless of whether he's injured or not. I think Mosquera is going to have to come off, because he looks like this ref looks like he's ready to send him off. Alfred said, ref has been horrible, no yellow for the foul on Nelly. Yeah, he booked Mosquera for it. Big up Alfred. Jan said, okay, I'm off. This just makes me angry. Good night. It's difficult to watch, man. The problem is we're short in midfield. So if any of these midfielders do get injured, we're very short. False Manager said, Semenyo, the Arsenal fan, awful decision not to buy him. People twerking for Rodrigo was never happening. The thing is, I just don't think we had the money in January. I just don't think we did. This feels to me like one of them games with Zubi where you're not playing well, you don't feel great, you know, he looks a bit tired, Brighton are at him, you just want to come off. What happened to him? I think as he fouled, he kind of hooks him, and then I think Rutter's foot sort of goes down on his foot, stamps on the top of his foot. He doesn't look at it. Does not look at it, Zubi. I'm telling you. He hasn't looked at it for a while. Semenyo doing clutch things for City. If you go and see his goal, it's just class. Left foot, side foot volley. Arsenal shouldn't have signed Madueke. Yeah, I mean, listen. I've said so many times that deal was crazy. We could have signed a starting winger on the left. We spent 52 million on a backup right winger. Made no sense. Could have kept Ethan as the backup right winger. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Brighton in possession. Ball whipped in. Free header. Goes wide. Goal kick to Arsenal. 11 minutes till half time. For anyone just tuning in, we're not playing great. You know, Brighton are on top. But we are winning. But Man City are winning. But we need to win. Let's be real. Not many Arsenal fans tonight thought that Forest were going to get anything at City. Forest are not in great form. They got a new manager. Yeah, I expected 3-0, you know, so we've had one shot on goal and we've scored. Now, that's the concern, because why you would think after having a shot and scoring, you would start spamming shots. But we're struggling to get out of our own half. We need to score another one. Honestly, Eddie was better than Victor Gyökeres, says Ulrich. Goal kick to Arsenal. Listen, man, he's hardly touched the ball in this game, to be honest, so far. We're in need of half-time. Yeah, I think we are. Chelsea have equalised, apparently. Chelsea have equalised. Who scored? That's a big game in the race for Champions League, by the way. I think João Pedro has scored. 1-0. Listen, Forest still got half a chance. You never know, don't you? You never know. Every time I look up, Brighton are on the attack. Finally, well done, Timber. He'll know Rutter from international duty. Come on, Gyökeres. Come on, Gyökeres, get going. Eze's on the move. Oh, Yok, you've got to do better there, man. He just can't shift away from... He always runs into the defender, man. Did the same thing against Saliba twice on Sunday. Zubamendi looks like he's limping, man. I'd get him off. He hasn't been... He's had a poor game anyway. Brighton in possession again. We're literally playing on the counter-attack. They are controlling the game. Rolled into Rutter again. Again, he pops it off round the corner. He's causing us problems. His link-up play. Ball over the top. Oh, Raya comes out and collects it. He's complaining, saying that he was pushed. Mosquera and Zubamendi off. Yep, I agree with that. I agree with that. Mosquera looks like he could get sent off. Mitoma grabbed him there, but we're underway. Signing of Noni has nothing to do with Semenyo. We didn't sign Mbuemo and Semenyo because we thought Saka was better than both. Blame Saka, not Noni. But my point is, Chris, that I think with Saka and having Ethan and Max Stallman, I think the right-hand side was covered. I think we needed a left winger more. So that 50-odd million could have gone on a starting left winger rather than a backup right winger. Good defending against Saka there. Don't foul him. Don't foul him. He fouls him. Sometimes this team doesn't think. Guy's going nowhere. Get your arms off him. You don't need to give the ref. This ref, by the way, he's really willing to give things against us. Now, we need to be clued up here and say, lads, this ref ain't giving us anything. Don't give him any decisions to make. I'm telling you now, the next time Mosquera takes somebody out, this guy's going to send him off. So I really hope Arteta is thinking, do I need to take Mosquera off at half-time? Joseph, you're right. He's facing his own goal inside the 18-yard box. No foul necessary. Just get your arms off him. Come on, can we actually create an attack? Martinelli gets clamped. Get the ball forward. You're going to get... Look at Declan Rice. What are you doing? Nkapie does really well there. Great challenge. To be fair, Rice does win the ball back. And Eze wins a free kick. I'm telling you now, this is going to be a long night. You see the problem with Rice and Zubi at times? Their first thought is not to play the ball forward. And that's the problem. They're looking for safety before looking progressively. It's a great recovery challenge by Rice, but why did he not play the ball forward in the first place? That's why he's not a number 8. Because number 8s, the moment they get the ball, they're looking, where's my striker? Where's my winger? 6ers, they want to keep the ball. Where's my right back? Where's my centre back? Manuel said you're getting me more tensed up for this game. Bro, I said before the game, I'm going to try and relax watching this. There ain't nothing to relax. This is like walking through a bush of stinging nettles watching this. I'm irritated watching it. Look, go after him. Look how far off him we are, man. Good running by Gyökeres, but why is our midfield so far back? I feel like Brighton are enjoying this game. Look at this, little back heels. Well done, Timber. Good tackle. Timber's been quality today, by the way. Eze in the 8, Rice to the 6, Dalman in the 10, Callie at left back, Nkapie centre back. Those are the changes. I wouldn't have a problem with that, by the way. I wouldn't have a problem. He won't bring on Max in a tight game. He won't do that. Yeah, no fake scores, people, please. People saying 1-1 in the City game, but it's not. It is still 1-0. So we don't need that. Don't get us excited for no reason. It's still 1-0 to City. Saka, good pressing, wins the ball back. Oh, he gets clamped. He could have been away there. Timber, Gabby and Nkapie have been very good. But again, all our defenders. We need attacking players to turn up. Rice. Look! Don't tell me this guy's an 8. He's given the ball away about 3 times. No way on earth he's an 8. Said it so many times. We're one midfielder light. Oh, my days. Brighton in possession. I'm looking forward to half-time. We need a break. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Villa 2-1, is it? Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I don't mind Villa getting Champions League over Chelsea. Watkins 2-1. Now we just need that Nottingham Forest equaliser. Listen, if I'm Norgard, I'm sitting there saying, listen, bro, I need a run in the team. I need a run in the team. Our two centre mids, I genuinely like. They've been poor today, but I do think they are shattered. Apparently, the commentator said Zubamendi's covered more ground than anybody in the league. Which, you know, for a guy coming from La Liga, where the ball does a lot of the running, in the sense that you don't run around, the ball moves for you. He's probably exhausted. I'm not even going to lie. Gabriel slices it out. The crazy thing is, apart from the goal, we have played really poor. Going forward, we have been very poor. But I'd rather we played poor and were winning than played good and we were losing. But are we going to get away with this for 90 minutes? We seem to be a team that only performs for half a game. Exactly. We didn't really bring him to the club for that. We didn't think when we got Zubamendi, oh, he's going to run everywhere like N'Golo Kante. We thought, you're going to be a bit of a B-Tech Rodri. You know what I mean? You're going to be the one that keeps the ball moving and bosses the game for us. But hasn't really worked out like that, I'm afraid. One shot on target, yeah. No, it's not 2-0 City. Please, man. Relax with the fake scores, people. Still, oh, crossed in, goes into the side net and goal kick. Still 1-0 to City. Dylan said, Rice and Zubamendi play every game. Arteta refuses to use anyone else. Makes no sense. Everyone said Norgard was a sensible signing. Well, play him then. Do you know what I mean? You don't trust him. Oh, Villa's goal's been disallowed, has it? Watkins offside, still 1-1 against Chelsea. Man United game's just kicked off as well against Newcastle. Keepers updated. In fact, I'll watch that at half-time. It's crazy because Mikel was a centre midfielder. So why does he think that two midfielders can just play every game? I don't understand it. Maybe back in the day they didn't cover as much ground. These midfielders are playing, they're running 10, 11 kilometres a game. You have to rotate. You've just got to rotate them. And he hasn't rotated them well. And now they look tired. And this is the point in the season where you need them to have more energy. Because this is crunch time, you know. They better not be on the bench at Mansfield. If he drags them up there, oh my days, wow. Good football, but he's pulled back Mosquera there. I was thinking Mosquera was pulling him back. Yeah, please, just these guys with fake scores, just get them out of here. They're chatting rubbish. Arsenal in possession, minute till half-time. What changes would you make is the question. Would you just do Zubamendi for Norgard? Do you trust Mosquera to have the maturity to not get booked? Or is it too risky? Because he is a naturally aggressive player. To play another half on a yellow with this ref who looks trigger happy would be a risk. Rish said, doesn't give me hope this season. We're in a better position in 22-23. Arteta doesn't know game management. Mosquera will get a red. He's on the ball now. Jeez, makes me nervous. Raya smashes it long upfield. Come on, Gyökeres, you got to be a bit more aggressive, man. I don't like how he's playing. Gyökeres actually annoying me today. And he hasn't had a lot of service, that's fine. But every time I see him, it's like the centre-back's pushing him out the way. He should be bullying centre-backs. Tierney scored again for Celtic. Would you sack Arteta with the Prem? I mean, part of me deep down says, even if we won a major trophy, I just can't stand watching his football. But reality, if he wins the Prem or the Champions League, he's got to continue in the job. You know what I mean? But Do I really trust him to win one of them? I don't. Like I said, it's more hope than belief. Look at Gyökeres. Are you actually going to... Look at the way that Rutter has pinned Gabriel today. And look at every time the ball goes up to Gyökeres, getting bullied, getting pushed out of the way. Dear, oh dear. Peacock outage in the US. Are you not able to watch it in the States now? Has the game gone off for people in the States? NBC Peacock tripping. Get on the VPN, people. Move it to England. TNT Sports. You're not missing much anyway, I'll be honest. It's not a great game, but he needs to make changes. A few people are saying, yeah, power outage, Peacock. That's sad, man. I hope you guys can get the game on if you're in the US. Get on the VPN. Hustler was saying something to Nkapie. He shushed the Seagulls. You should watch that. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that. I feel like he's trying to get in the heads of the players and the manager with what he said in the press conference. You don't want to get into that. Don't get emotional. Jeez, headed out for a throw. Norgard's warming up, so maybe he will come on at half time. Big up Mr. Holiday who said we got hacked. Peacock is fine now. Good. You guys can watch. We've got 45 seconds left. There was 3 minutes added on. Ball down the line. Ball whipped in across. Raya, stay on your line. Last chance before half time. Don't do anything stupid. Brighton in possession. Timber does well. Timber and Nkapie, Gabriel are best three players in the first half. The problem is defenders again. 3 defenders. Crossed into the area. Good header by Gabriel. Should be cleared. That should be half time. No, 15 seconds to go actually. Forced all the way back to Verbruggen. We can't play like this and think we'll win the league. It's too risky. Should be half time now. That's the 3 minutes up. Referee hasn't blown the whistle. Mosquera does well. Come on, get the ball forward. Come on, Eze. Come on. Gyökeres, what are you doing? Oh, mate. Honestly, Gyökeres had one of the worst halves since he's been at Arsenal. Half-time whistle's gone. No game awareness whatsoever. Saka made a run there. Gyökeres not even looking at him. He has a terrible touch and just wipes the guy out. He's genuinely played like Ultimate Warrior today. And Ultimate Warrior is one of my favourite wrestlers. What were they checking? Was they doing a VAR check to try and get him sent off or something? Gyökeres has had a stinker. Honestly, man. I've defended him at times. Today he's been dreadful. I think you might have to take him off as well. I genuinely think you could make a triple change at half-time. Zubimendi, Gyökeres and Mosquera. The man missed the ball and wiped out the player. This is going to be the most enjoyable part of this game is half-time because I don't have to watch it. I'm going to put Man U Newcastle on for a little bit. Wow, that was tough to watch, man. Really tough to watch. But let's focus on the positives. We are winning. Winning, but we need to improve. Too slow going forward. Need a second goal. It's pretty much the story of Arsenal, isn't it? We seem to go in front without playing well. I just wonder whether we can step up second half because that was not good. Thomas said he's defending his way to the brand new 20 million contract. It's crazy, isn't it? He probably would as well get that. Same as Pep. William said, I'm trying to bring my brother to London from Boston. If we win the title, is the parade always the same day? So usually, I think the last game of the season, I mean, listen, I hope it's a problem we have, but playing like this, maybe not. The last game of the season is on the 24th of May. which is a Sunday. So I would imagine the parade would be on the Monday, the 25th. But playing like this, I wouldn't book your flights yet. I'd give it a month. Do you know what I mean? And then see how things are going, man. Don't book them flights yet. Big up P Money, man, who said, silent listener here. He suffered an ACL. Now locked into football during recovery. Your live streams are brilliant. Hard to watch this team, but I believe the parade is going to be serious. Thanks, C Unit. Big up, man. Listen, good luck with your recovery, man. Make sure you, make sure you get good physio to help you out, man, because it's important that you recover the right way. That injury, the rehab has to be correct. But yeah, big up to you, man. Hopefully we win the league. Make you happier, you know. Chelsea have scored. I thought it was half time. Oh, they have. 8 minutes added on at the end of the game. Oi, could be offside. Oh, great finish, man. Honestly, sometimes I watch Gyökeres and then watch these players. I'm like, man, you better lead us to a title because you are. Is that onside? They're doing a VAR check on João Pedro. He's just chipped the goalkeeper to make it 2-1 to Chelsea. I think he could be off, but it's very close. Big up Nicholas. That's the same ref that sent Rice off. Yeah, for kicking the ball. Yeah, it is actually. The goal's been given. Goal's given. 2-1 to Chelsea. João Pedro makes it 2-1. What a comeback for them. Gyökeres wearing Timberlands and 2 pairs of Levi jeans, says Tiger. Bro, I don't know what he's doing today. I've defended Gyökeres a lot today. You cannot defend what you're watching. But we are, again, our attack, non-existent. Elgato said, no tiki-taka football, more like Ishi tapas. Ever painted a wall just to watch it dry? It'd probably be more entertaining than how we play, to be honest. White Glove said, can't handle a press all season. See, less about sitting back, no tech on the ball, no long passing. You just panic, hoof, give away, defend for your life. The interesting thing about today, White Glove, and you've made a great point. You hear people constantly complaining that everyone low blocks against us. We've got no space. Well, Brighton have gone, we're going to high press you, mate. We ain't going to low block. We're going to go for you. And what we've done is showed that we are struggling to play through the lines. This is what Manchester City thrive on. You go and press them, and they play through you. We can't do that. Zubimendi's taking too long. Declan Rice isn't progressive enough with his passing. We can't get out of our own half. I think you've got to give a lot of credit to Brighton. They've actually been the better team. But football doesn't always work like that. We're winning, but I just don't think you can get away with playing like this every week. You can't go to the Etihad and play like this. You'll get smoked. You can't go to Wembley in the cup final and play like this. It's not sustainable. It's not. Brio said, I'm running out of judge. This isn't football. It's not. It's like watching snooker and you've just broke and the guy's trying to get a safety from the first shot. You're like, bro, there's like 14 Red Bulls on the table. Attack. And you go, no, I'm gonna snooker you already. You're like, bro, you've just scored. The goalkeeper's had a bit of a clanger. So be positive. Now, don't get me wrong. They have forced us back with the high press. But come on. Elton said, apart from the Spurs game, tell me what is the added value of Eze. Also, this Brighton coach is moaning about every refereeing decision. So cheap, Nelly also bad. Alfred said, still defending Gyökeres. Neither Saka or Nelly have gone past the fullback more than 2 times in the game. He's making runs. The pass isn't coming. This late in the season, they should know to play that pass. I think both are correct. Service has been horrendous, but his hold-up play has been absolutely horrific. Probably the worst I've seen his hold-up play. But yeah, he hasn't had a chance. Get Dalman in. I don't think he's brave enough to do that. I just don't think he is. Not in a tight game. I wish he would. I'd bring him on. Thank you. Glock14 is running the channels, pass the ball in the channel. Now, he has made that run a few times. Even Timber ignored him. And Timber usually passes the ball to him, but I don't know what they're waiting for. Eze started the game well and then just disappeared. Heard what happened to Maguire. So he got a suspended jail sentence, right? Which basically means nothing. You know, people going, oh, Maguire got a suspended jail sentence. I'm like, yeah, all that means is if he commits a big crime within that time limit, they'll jail him. You know what I mean? Unless he headbutts someone on the pitch, he'll be all right. You know what I mean? He'll be fine. Cunha and Mbuemo are cooking. Yeah, both players we probably should have looked at. Apparently, we did try and sign Mbuemo. That was the rumour, but he didn't want to come to Arsenal and be a backup player to Saka, which is, he might have challenged him, to be honest. Zubi and Rice are burnt out, worried we could have 20 games left this season and he won't rotate. Those two better not be on the bench this weekend, man. I'm telling you, they're cooked. Declan Rice just won't pass the ball forward. Zubimendi takes too long on the ball. Thomas said Gyökeres should challenge McIntyre for the WWE title. Listen, the only positive thing is that we're winning. And ultimately, the most important thing is that we're winning. Do you know what I mean? That's the only positive thing. We've kept a clean sheet so far and we're winning the game, but it's concerning the way the game's going. I mean, I'm just getting the stats up at half time. We've had one shot on or off target, which was the goal, by the way. So apart from the goal, we haven't had a shot, which is a huge concern. They've had 3 shots. They've had 58% possession. They've had 2 corners. We haven't even had a corner. So, I mean, that Jorginho Rutter, man, his hold-up play is quality. Luckily, they haven't really tested the goalkeeper much. And the referee looks like he's ready to send someone off, you know? So we got to be careful, man. Mosquera on a yellow card is a big concern. Muddy said Gyökeres hasn't made anything stick. No, he hasn't. If you make a run and they don't pass you the ball, we can blame the players. So I agree with Alfred and some of you in the chat. But when the ball comes up to you and you're struggling to get out of your own half, what you desperately need is your striker to hold the ball up and create some time for your midfield to go and support. And he hasn't held the ball up. He's been pushed around the pitch, which doesn't help. But again, our attack hasn't turned up. Same thing we said the other day. What attacking player has really performed for us? Guna Gank said we keep doing 1-0 in Inshallah. It could cost us. Yeah, well, it has already in some games. Zamir said Gyökeres is so poor. Take him off. Put Jesus. Eze's playing okay. I think Eze's been all right. He's just been quiet. He kind of went out of the game as the half progressed. But we've spent half of that first half just defending. You're not going to see Eze and people like that if you're just defending. You need to get him forward. This ref is genuinely waiting for Mosquera to trip someone over and send him off. You know what I mean? Blue Meme said, we're so hyped for Gyökeres, he's underwhelming. Hold-up play is a scapegoat. Play to your strikers. Point on R9 Eto, the best of the best, didn't waste their energy doing hold-up. Their teammate was smart enough to play to his strength. I think there's a bit of both in there, Alfred. I think hold-up play is a real basic fundamental that a striker's got to have from a young age. Do you know what I mean? From a young age, hold it. Hold it. You hear it all the time. Hold the ball up. Do you know what I mean? I get you, though. Off the ball, the runs and stuff, he ain't getting it. But I think a hold-up play as a striker is almost unforgivable if you're not doing that. Do you know what I mean? He's getting pushed around. Even there at the end, Saka made the run. Where's the awareness? He didn't even see him making the run. But it is what it is. I don't see him playing 90 minutes the way he's playing. I think he'll get dragged. This would have been the game for Odegaard and Eze in midfield. I think we need... I think what we need more than anything is to change our mindset. about the way we're playing this game, because at the end of the day, we're winning. Do you know what I mean? We're winning. So they should go in the dressing room now and say, listen, lads, we haven't played very well there, but we're winning. Brighton are actually pressing us. I don't see Brighton being able to press like that for 90 minutes. But we need to show our quality now to play through them, because they're not low blocking at all. Do you know what I mean? They're high pressing us. So this is what we signed Zubomendi for, and players like that, so that we can play through the press, and we're not doing it. We have to be more progressive with our passing, you know. Jack said, Gyökeres was at my house last week. He fixed my gate. Yock the builder, man. Muddy said Alfred must have never watched R9. I think he did, but hold-up's got to be better. There's no games for Odegaard. We don't feed strikers, no. Lay said, the thing is, Brighton will bring in Minte on the run at 60, so we need one more, and he's quick and direct. They'll probably put him on, and Welbeck. They'll probably bring on Minte, Welbeck. They'll have a go. They got nothing to lose. They're not getting relegated. So we got to be careful. I just hope we turn up in the second half. Maybe the game opens up. Big up, Job. I hope you're well, bro. He said, Big C, we say playing this way is not sustainable, and I agree. But if we win the league and cups with this style, is it then sustainable? When will the forwards stand up and be counted? Can't be all Arteta. Listen, my hope is that if we win the league or the Champions League, that it takes that pressure off the club, and then Arteta can sort of say, okay, now we're going to play better football. But what my concern is that at the moment, it's March the 4th. We're in 4 competitions. We've got a genuine chance in every one of them. I don't expect us to win all 4, but we've got a very good chance in each of them. I think as a manager and as a group of players, I'd feel so much regret just playing defensive football and ending up winning nothing. I'd rather be positive, try and beat teams, try and attack, and go, we went for it. We went for it. Now, I'm not saying you go and play all-out attack and let teams pick you off, but we're top scorers in the league. Surely we can be more positive going forward. 45 minutes. We've had 1 shot and no corners. I wonder what the reason is that we're playing like this. The players are coming back out anyway. Let's see if they make any changes. I wonder if not rotating earlier on in the season is now catching up with us a little bit. I don't know. This hurts a lot. Wow, Minter's coming on at half time. Matoma off. Wow, he injured. I tell you one thing though. I knew Minter would come on, and he's a very good player. But I'm glad Matoma's coming off. We never wish injury on a player. But he's at least one of their big dangers is coming off for another one rather than adding him to it. You know, so Minter's on and Matoma's off. He was limping after that Gabriel challenge. Big up Anton. Is Peacock still off in America? Zamir said, big up C, do you think Giroud is better than Gyökeres when his hold-up play was way better? One of Giroud's biggest strengths was his hold-up play. I'm not even going to lie. Eze's having a little chat with the referee. I like that. And he's laughing as well. Sometimes you got to do that, you know. You got to get referee on side, man. Alfred's not happy. He knows his football. So I knew he'd come back fighting. He said, I watch R9. He actually learned from my countryman, George Weah. But to practice with Yock, spend 65 million and not know he's not a complete footballer, still trying to play him in a role like he is, stupid. Listen, George Weah, legend, absolute legend. Kobe said we need to get Saka in the game more. Why would you stop doing what helped you get the goal? It makes no sense, does it? Get the ball to him early, he scores, and then we go, all right, let's sit back. Space Jam said, too often in our games, it's very difficult to identify who's the team at the top. Arteta hasn't played his rotation players into form or fitness. Need to learn from this, yeah. What happens is when your rotation players don't play, they're short of confidence, they're short of fitness, so then your manager doesn't trust them. So he's probably looking at Odegaard going, can I play him? And he go, well, he's not fit, he's not sharp. I can't trust him, I'll save him for Mansfield. And then what you do You drain out your starting 11. Then you end up with a group that's tired. And then you end up with a group that gets injuries. And then you end up having to play your Norgards and those players because you've got no choice. No substitutions for Arsenal at half-time. Hopefully, we get a better second half. And I know people will say, look, we're winning, but I want to see a better performance. There's Gyökeres. Better. There we go. Hold up play. Basic fundamentals. Saka finds Mosquera. Mosquera, surely that's a foul, ref. Mosquera gets clamped. Referee says no. Brighton on the counter-attack. Look how they get forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, they swarm forward. Mosquera better get up off the floor and get back. Ball whip. Timber flicks it on. It goes wide. Jeez. Was that a foul? Because I don't understand why the ref didn't give that. This Jorginho Rutter looks a problem, man. Big up Mohammed. He said the ref is itching to F the game up. 100%. He is. He's desperate. Why is he unmarked there? 12 yards out between Timber and Gabriel. Unmarked. Throw into Brighton. TNT didn't even show a replay of that Mosquera tackle. I want to see if that was a foul or not. They're not even replaying it. Come on, please, Arsenal. This is a massive, massive game for us because I genuinely think this is one of our toughest games of the season that we got left. Man City away is obviously the hardest, but this one is a big one. Brighton are a bit of a bogey team. Much better from Gyökeres. Eze, could you have played the through ball? That's a foul, ref. How many times is he going to get kicked? Eze does well there. If he could have got control, the through ball was on there. I think Eze could be the key. Get him higher up the pitch. Is this the ref that always gives City decisions? I think it is. Nkapie's quality, man. Really impressed with him. Let's just handle business ourselves. David Raya in possession. They're still pressing us. They're still not letting us just play. Mosquera gives it back to Raya. If we get a second goal, I'll be a lot more confident. He's inside, man, yeah. Is it? I think Michael Oliver's the worst one, though, isn't he? This one ain't Michael Oliver. This is, I forget this ref's name. Well, Timber needed to win that. How is that a foul, man? You've just seen Mosquera get wiped out. You don't give it. These men have a little 50-50. You're giving a free kick to them. What is this? Who is this ref? Saka's gone to shoulder barge him. He's given a free kick against him. I don't like talking about refs. I really don't like blaming refs. And I'm not going to blame the ref. But he's terrible. Is it Chris Kavanagh? He's absolutely woeful. Any little thing we do, free kick. They wipe us out, nothing. We are playing bad, but you still expect the referee to be half decent. Man's having a laugh at half-time with Eze and then don't give us anything. Brighton in possession, 1-0. Keep me updated with the other scores. Such a frustrating life. Absolutely hating watching my team play. Waking up at 3 a.m. to watch this dross, says Cam. Well, let's hope it leads to trophies. If it doesn't, then it's a big problem. You know what I mean? I think when this season ends, it will just be a relief. I don't think it will be we'll just be glad the season's over. But here come Brighton on the break. Saka, I thought he fouled him there. He got away with it. Ball crossed into the back post. Brought down Gomez. Nkapie does well. It's not a foul. Nkapie, get up. Oh, mate. How have they got a corner out of that? I think Herschel has got us a bit rattled. Said that in the press conference. He's trying to argue with players during the game, constantly moaning to the fourth official. And him and Arteta was arguing in the first half. Lee Nielsen said the ref is a Spurs. Oh man, just chill with them comments. But corner to Brighton, and again, I told you the blueprint was found at Brentford. Every team now, if you notice, they're swarming David Raya. 4 or 5 players around him in the 6-yard box to stop him coming out and collecting it. Look, he's got 2 Brighton players standing in front of him. Why are Arsenal defenders not pushing them out the way? Headed away at the near post and we managed to clear it. Brighton have started the better in the second half, just like the first half. Ball crossed in again. Back post. I just don't like this game. Ball crossed in. Raya, well done. Comes and collects it. Can we hit them on the break? Please get the ball forward quickly. Jeez, you got Gyökeres in midfield. Rice, please play a through ball. Deckers, you're lucky you won a free kick. Hey, he's given a yellow card to one of their players, finally. Gomez gets booked. Rice is lucky that guy pulled him back, because he might have ran out of space there. Yellow card for Diego Gomez. Really asking Big C, why are English refs so... Oh, bro, they are genuinely some of the worst refs in Europe. I'm not even joking. They are absolutely dreadful. The Prem is probably the richest league in the world, and they can't get decent referees. It's embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, Martinelli's been absolutely bullied. It was our free kick, and now we're having to defend a counter-attack. Please go out of play. Get out of play. Yes, it's gone out of play. 5 Arsenal players warming up. They take the free kick short, and Martinelli gets shoulder barged off the ball. They should bring foreign referees into the Premier League. 100%. This are trying to have all referees are English. They're rubbish. Just go and pay the best refs to come to this country. Champions League refs are 10 times better. Brighton are dangerous, man. Ball out wide. I'm really concerned here. If they score, we're going to be in trouble. Ball whipped in. Timber. Oh, shot. It's blocked and Timber clears it. Made a bit of a mess there. We cannot get out of our own half. We're absolutely getting peppered. Ball whipped in. A heavy touch. Look at us. We're playing this game like there's 2 minutes left and we're hanging on at the end. It's the 52nd minute. We're parked on the edge of our penalty area. This guy better make substitutions quick to try and change this game. Wow, overhits the pass, goes out for a goal kick. Please, Mikel, make changes, man. This is dreadful. This is dreadful. Make 2 or 3 changes. We cannot play like this for 45 minutes. Raya takes it short, clips it up. We can't get... It's a joke. We cannot get the ball. Every single time they win the second ball. This is so poor. We're actually getting dominated here. We're so lucky we're 1-0 up. Nick that Rice. Oh, look, they're playing round as this rutter. Look, get there, Nkapie. Well done, lad. Go on. Look at the pace. Go on, Piero. Keep going, lad. Keep going, Piero. Oh, he's megged him, but he ain't got no support. He's still done well. Piero Nkapie. Foul, ref. Give us something, you fraud. This guy, Chris Kavanagh. Absolute fraud. How is that not a free kick? He's given us nothing. Absolutely. He's ran about 60 yards. Pushed him to the floor. You ain't giving a free kick. Look, they're on the attack. Minter. Left-hand side. Mosquera's dragged out. Goes straight at Raya. Raya, slow the game down, man. Deckers. Dear, oh dear. We need our midfield to turn up. Our midfield have got to get involved in this game. Zubimendi, Rice, Eze. They've got to get on the ball more. Here's Saka, right-hand side. He's got to get involved as well. Keep the ball a little bit. We keep giving the ball. Nkapie is brilliant. That was a foul as well. Well, I thought it was. Maybe I'm biased. What would Gyökeres' skill be? What Gyökeres' skill would be over 50? Well, what do they do? 5-star skill moves. He'd be about 1-star skill. Saka, right-hand side. Minty clatters him, but it's a throw-in. This will not end good if we don't go for the second goal, says Perunelli. Yep. And Alexander says, looks like Brighton is in the title race. Arsenal is a smaller team. Subamendi whips it in high. Martinelli jumps up for the header. Gyökeres, can he keep it in? Oh, what? Get him off! He's been absolutely dreadful. It's painful to watch. It really is. Oh, Forest have scored! Morgan Gibbs-White! Stay calm. Stay calm. Stay calm. Forest have equalised. Yeah, with Man City. I don't even want to get too excited because the way we're playing. Oh, Saka had a shot as I turned over. Oh, wow. He's hit a seagull as well with that. Stay calm, people. Havertz and Trossard coming on. You got to take Gyökeres off, really, for Trossard. Gyökeres for Havertz. Put Havertz up top. He's going to take Martinelli off. I can't celebrate because we're not playing well, so I'm not celebrating Forest equaliser. Nkapie clears. At least he's making changes before the 60th. Yok, come on. There's the ball. Gyökeres rolls it into Saka. He underhits it. What a chance. You've got to find that. It's the right ball, but you've got to make it. It's great defending. He underhits it. Get Gyökeres off this pitch. Minter gives it away. The way we're playing is so worrying. But Forest have equalised against Man City. Gibbs-White, apparently it was a belter as well. But I can't celebrate because here's Rutter, edge of the penalty area, shoots. Great save by Raya. And Timber clears it. We are getting battered. This guy, Jorginho Rutter, has bopped us off the pitch. He keeps dropping into the space and no one's picking him up. Raya's down injured. I hope he's time wasting. It's a good save. Where are we on the edge of the box, lads? This is absolutely dreadful, this performance. I don't know how we're winning. I'd make about 4 subs. There's loads of players I'd take off. Get Gyökeres off. He's had a stinker. Wow, Raya might genuinely be injured. Or is he just time wasting, pretending he's injured? I hope he's not injured. He looked injured at the end of the last game. While he's down on the floor, I've probably missed the goal, so I won't be able to replay it, but we'll put the City game on for a second. Forest are attacking again. Come on, Forest. Go on. Forest on the attack. Ball whipped in. Come on, somebody. Edge of the box. Deliver. Elliot Anderson. Have a pop, lad. Oh, he slipped. What are you doing? Get your studs on. Clatter Haaland. Sit down. I might be watching the wrong game. He's given a free kick. Yellow card for that. I don't even think that's a foul. Wow. I think we're watching the wrong game. Havertz on. Martinelli off. Gyökeres off. Gyökeres had a stinker anyway. It's one of the worst games I've seen him play. Trossard on for Martinelli. Martinelli's done nothing as well. We're literally... It's like, play them two, they play rubbish, take them off for them two, then... Raya's up. I'm convinced there's nothing wrong with Raya. He's time wasting. The thing is, what I don't understand in football is players time waste, but then they add loads of time on at the end of the game, so it doesn't really benefit you. You think, yeah, I've just wasted 30 seconds. Then they go, all right, we'll add 8 minutes on at the end of the game. And then you're a nervous wreck. So what's the point? I don't see it. Listen, he might genuinely be injured, but... Oh, look at the football these men are playing, man. I swear. You'd think Brighton were in a title race. And we were a mid-table team with a pebble beach. It's crazy. Banking on Brighton being trash, not us being good, says Brio, yeah? Space Jam said, we always concede when Gyökeres comes off. That is a bad record, by the way. This Minter guy is a problem. Mosquera, you better be careful. He's done him. Oh my days, it goes out for a corner. This Minter guy is rapid. I can't believe Mosquera went to ground there. If he falls over there, he's sent off. I can't believe he's left him on the pitch. Wow. Mosquera, for me, dives in too often. On a yellow card, that's a great save by Raya. You know, he gets a foot on it. We are getting absolutely smoked. That's why I can't even celebrate that Forest equaliser, because they're all over us. You've got to get Mosquera off. Corner to Brighton, whipped in, headed away by Rice, flicked away to the back post. Trossard's on against his old club. Zubimendi and Rice in midfield, especially Zubimendi. He's been way off it. Trossard, long ball. Can we get anything? Nope. How are we top scorers in the Prem? It's unbelievable. People saying City have gone 2-1 up. Please tell me you're on the wind up. No, they are 2-1 up. Rodri, of all people, hardly ever scores. That's why I didn't celebrate. Now City are 2-1 up. They're only just replaying the Gibbs White goal. Yo, he backheeled it. That goal was crazy. What a goal that was, by the way, but you ain't celebrating for long, are you? Ah, dear. 29 minutes to go. This game, this feels like a game where, like, a potential title decider, because this Rutter, mate, honestly, his hold-up play's been incredible. Everything he does, he keeps the ball. Gomez up against Timber. Cuts inside. Rutter again. Gets it out wide. Ball whipped in. It's high in the air. Free header. Raya saves it. What are we doing? I cannot believe the way we're playing. Eze, you're going to get clamped. Does get it out wide. Can we get people forward, possibly? Look how many players Brighton have got in their half. Trossard does well. Nkapie. I can't believe how we're playing. Is that a corner? Just give us a dirty corner. We'll take it. Yep. We've nicked a corner. Oh, let's celebrate a corner. I can't believe he had a free header. Apparently Chelsea have scored again. What channel is it on? Is it 3-1 Chelsea? Yeah, it is. Villa are all over the place. It's a great finish. Who is that? Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. Here we go. Calafiori on for Mosquera. Well done. You're learning. You should have took him off at half time. Literally a ticking time bomb waiting to get sent off. Be interesting if Calafiori goes centre back or he puts Nkapie centre back. I reckon he'll probably put Calafiori there, because Nkapie's been doing well at left back. West Ham have scored, have they? That's a big goal for them. That could drag Tottenham into the relegation battle, which is good. Somerville scored. Corner to Arsenal. Come on, set piece FC. We need it right now. Declan Rice corner. Dreadful. Doesn't even beat the first defender. Rice has been poor tonight. Look at that. It was our corner. Now we're defending. Great clearance in Nkapie. Look at that. Oh, my days. I have never, ever seen a team top of the league playing football like this. It's absolutely dreadful. If we win the league playing football like this, it is a miracle. Like walking on water, honestly. We are... Honestly, you could give me free tickets, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't leave my house to watch this. So bad, we can't even pass the ball. 26 minutes to go. And Brighton are still dominating the game. Stella or Trossard, probably been out in Brighton last night, playing like he's steaming again. They were talking about Rice Ballon d'Or a month ago. What? You might want to play the ball forward first, mate. Brighton in possession. How about we go and press them? Let's do that. Let's do that. Come on. Come on, Havertz. You could be in. Havertz. Oh, it's blocked. What a recovery. Trossard gets clamped. Havertz there. Chance. Saliba, man, too quick. Good pressing. You see, go and press them high. I think he's onside. Needs to hold him off there. He does well. He gets in front of him. Good chance. I don't know if he's doing enough with the arm to keep him out the way. He gets round him and blocks it. Massive chance there for Havertz, man, to make it 2-0. Probably the best chance we've had since the goal. Could he have hit it earlier? I don't know. I think he recovered well. Zubi should be replaced. Yeah, he's been awful. Perunelli, we are struggling. Oh my God, we are dreadful. And Fane said this as 1-1 written. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Havertz. Clipped in, looking for Calafiori. Just let it go out for a corner. A set piece is like, I don't know. I feel like it's a penalty for Arsenal how we're playing. Please, if ever we needed a stinky set piece, is now. Just take the pressure off us. I genuinely think this is one of the most important games of the season. Brighton away is always a tough game for us. Just get out of here with a stinky 2-0 win. We don't care about the performance. We need a better delivery from... Yeah, now we know why Yova stands up. He's on a goal bonus. No wonder he's so desperate for us to score. I don't blame him. He can't knock the hustle. We need a better delivery from Rice. His last two were poor. That's not bad. Headed away. Saka finds Eze. Get it back out to Rice. Can you get a cross in? High. Header. Back post. Oh, it's going to be a goal kick. Aye, aye, aye. I can't believe Zubamendi's still on the pitch. I really can't. How low must this manager rate Christian Norgard that Zubamendi just stays on the pitch no matter how he plays? Throw into Brighton. Chelsea were 1-0 down. They're now 3-1 up. Yeah. Somerville made it 1-0 for West Ham. That could be a big goal in the relegation battle. Timber's been good tonight, to be honest. Listen, Man City being 2-1 up against Forest is closer than I expected. I think I predicted 3-0. So I'm still clinging on that Forest might do something late on. But I'm more worried about us. Look how easy that ball. Where is our midfield? Like, you can't just play a ball into an attacking midfielder like that. Rutter again, edge of the box. He's picking up areas we can't get near him. Our midfield's dreadful. Saliba, what a shot. It's blocked. Oh, my days, Zubamendi and Rice. What are they doing? Ball whipped in. Free header. Oh, it goes over. Surely that's a push in the back. It looks as if Nkapie's gone to centre-back and Calafiori's gone to left-back. Little push in the back there before he heads it, but goal kick. You know what? Yeah, here we go, Danny Welbeck. See, they're going for it, man. Welbeck on. In my head right now, Welbeck looks like R9 coming on. You know what I mean? Just because of how we're playing. This game, Hinselwood comes off, Welbeck comes on. Still, this guy doesn't want to bring on Norgard. You're just going to run Zubamendi and Rice every game, 90 minutes. You think we miss Marino? Oh, the thing about Marino, he's got a goal in him, and he nicks a goal every now and then. We miss Thomas Partey, definitely. Definitely. He was, I still think he was better than Zubamendi, I'll be honest. Saka, well, I mean, he has scored, we'll give him that, but he hasn't done anything. Look at this guy, Trossard, man. Oh, my days. Are you just coming on the pitch to boot the ball out of play? How does he play for Arsenal? Seriously. At the start of the season, I was going, yo, this guy's clutch. He could be our modern-day Lundberg. He's genuinely... I joked that this guy plays like he's drunk, but he genuinely plays like he's drunk. And he just has that look on his face. You're like, what the hell? How did this guy get a new contract? They should have sold him a year ago. Come on, Havertz, make a nuisance. 20 minutes to go. This is going to be the longest 20 minutes. Head that home, Nkapie. Well done. Well done. Nkapie, Gabriel, Timber have been our best players. What have they got in common? All defenders. Again. Our attacking players doing nothing. But anyway. Raya finds Zubimendi. Into Havertz. Come on. Keep some possession. Yeah, Raya's done well. VAR check for Man City penalty. And apparently Newcastle red card. Wow. It's all going off. Do you know what? Those games don't affect us anyway. So it's a foul on Eze on the halfway line. He's booted the ball away there, player. Are you going to book him for that, ref? Are you going to book him for that? Oh, no, you've already blown the whistle. So it doesn't matter that he boots the ball away, yeah? This ref is an absolute shambles. How is he able to kick the ball away and nothing happens? I can't even turn over, man, in case I missed something. Apparently, people saying Chelsea have scored again. 4-1. Cole Palmer scored again. Villa are all over the place. Come on, Trossard. Come on, Trossard. Just keep the... Oh, dear, oh, dear. That's our ball. Trossard's come on and just give the ball away about 4 times. Chelsea are beating Villa 4-1. Cole Palmer 2, João Pedro 2. Shows how good our victory against them was, to be fair, because... Oh, guess what? Trossard's lost the ball again. And he's spinning around looking for it. Breathalyze him after the game, mate. Maybe he thinks he's still a Brighton player. He sees them blue and white stripes. He thinks he's going to pass to them. Be Cool said, we're inviting so much pressure. We're begging for a draw. Where is the midfield? No midfield. Come on, Eze. Well, you got Havertz. Not a bad ball. No one's there. Unlucky. Come on. We've got to create something. Oh, he's going to be offside. Just move out of the way. What's the point? That's a foul. There you go. He wasn't offside, or was he? Has this guy not been booked? Gomez. The ref's just itching his armpit. Was that a foul? Was that Gomez? Havertz was going to leave the ball. He thought he was off the second time. Ramsey has been sent off for Newcastle, has he? Second yellow for a dive. I think if I was a manager and a player got sent off for diving, I don't think you'd play for a long time. And I'd fine you as well. I think it's embarrassing. Yeah, Jacob Ramsey sent off. Man United are going to beat Newcastle. That brother might end up cutting his hair. This ain't the 5th game, but I thought Newcastle away was a game United wouldn't win. They've won 2 already. After that, they've got Villa at home, Bournemouth away. Free kick to Arsenal. Big up Fame with that super chat, by the way. Penalty to Newcastle. Wow, just after saying that. We'll turn over after this. Rice free kick. Look, Trossard's headbutting people. He's definitely drunk. No, here we go. Free kick. Yeah, we do read the chat, Monty, mate. We do. Free kick. Rice whips it in. Headed away. Get hold of it. Stop letting it bounce. Come on. Keep the ball. Lift your head up. Bang. Here we go. Come on, Timber. Timber. Trossard. Don't tell me that brother ain't drunk. Don't tell me this brother ain't steaming. Stella or Trossard. Steaming. He's absolutely steaming. What is that? He plays sometimes like he can't play football. Look at the state of that. They gave this guy a new contract. He should be in Saudi. He should not be playing for Arsenal. So I said Man United will probably win and the guy will cut his hair. But Newcastle have just scored a penalty with 10 men. 16 minutes to go. Oh, Timber. Oh, luckily he's overhit this pass. Trossard, 14 games, no goal. But apparently he's our clutch player. That clutch ain't working, bro. He's been absolute. I'd sub him off. To be honest, Max Dowman should be on. He's better than this guy. He's probably going to score now. Well, I hope he does. I hope he does penalty spot. He's been that bad that he might go and score. Deckers, that's a great ball out wide to Calafiori. Come on. Come on, the wild horse. Get going. Trossard. There you go. Well, he wins a throw-in. That's about the best we can get at the moment. Check Trossard's water bottle. I'm telling you. What's in there? João Pedro hat-trick playing like prime Curtis Shaw. Do you know what? Oh, no, God. He's getting a run out. It must be bad. João Pedro's a baller. I can't lie, man. He's so techie. I think Brazil... Oh, it was a Pedro hat-trick. I thought Palmer got the second. João Pedro hat-trick, you know. That's mad. You don't see many hat-tricks in the Prem. He's a baller. I'm sure I've got him in my FPL. I hope I have. I think I have. We still don't look comfortable. Brighton in possession. They just get people forward. Quick, you better recover, Deckers. Block the cross. He doesn't block it. Headed away in Capier. Do we know we're allowed to try and score a second goal or what? Is Arteta telling them just defend and win 1-0? Ball whipped in, back post. Please get out of play. Yeah, it's gone. Throwing. Can't believe how we're playing. Oh, my days. I haven't got João Pedro. I thought I did. João Pedro, hat-trick. Trossard looks like he's buffering. I'm telling you, bro. No, and the Wi-Fi ain't working. It's just getting stuck. Crazy. Big up Castor with a super chat, man. Can't wait for this game to finish. You're joking. Apparently Forest have equalised. And loads of you are saying it, so I know you're not lying. No. I don't even want to get carried away because I don't trust the way we're playing. It's 2-2. I'm not even excited, honestly. I'm being serious. All right, I am a little bit. I am a little bit. It feels a bit like that Christmas when I got the Nintendo 64. But the way we're playing, can you imagine if they draw and we don't win? Man United have equalised. Oh, mate, you don't understand. That Nintendo 64 Christmas was unbelievable. One of the most hyped up consoles ever. You open it up and you've got GoldenEye and was it Pro Evo or FIFA 98 World Cup? Just unbelievable. Casemiro's equalised for Man United. Please, Arsenal. This could be the night. City draw with Forest. Arsenal beat Brighton. Ball whipped in, Raya. That is fantastic positioning, by the way. Stay calm, everyone. Stay calm. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't trust Arsenal. I do not trust Arsenal right now. This is some stinky haram ball, said Mr. Holiday. We'll take it. Alfred said if we win the league in Capier player of the season. No, he hasn't done it for the whole season. He wasn't playing at the start. It can't be player of the season, but he's been fantastic the last month or so. Ben said Forest 2-2, not fake. I've seen it, bro. Elliot Anderson, baller. Please, Arsenal. We couldn't, in our wildest dreams, have expected Forest to get points away at City. Timber, come on. This Minter guy is a problem. Oh, it's gone out. It's offside. Come on. Offside. 12 minutes to go. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Please tell me Zubi's coming off. Get Zubamendi off. No got. Yep. Buzz Lightyear's coming on, people. To infinity and beyond. Get him on. He must have been like, lads, we're desperate. What are we going to do? Zubamendi's got to come off. Oh, we're going to have to bring Buzz Lightyear on. No, God's all right, man. Come on. Casemiro done the 6-7 celebration. Wow. He's going out in style, you know what I mean? Come on. This is a crazy... What channel is that game on? 414, because I just need to keep checking between both. But then I've got to watch Arsenal. It don't matter what City do if we don't do our job. This is stressful. This is stressful. I would love to see a second goal just so I can relax. But how's the game? See, just joined. Ugly and nerve-wracking. But Man City are drawing with Forest and we're winning 1-0 and we have played horrendous. MJ said, you man are worried about the wrong Manchester team. I love how MJ thinks Man United are in the title race. You're 15 points behind us, mate. I don't know what title race you think you're in, but you ain't in one. Willie Nielsen said 2-2 feels like the Xmas. I got a Dell computer and find a website. Hey, yeah, it's good getting a laptop for. I never got a laptop for Christmas. I did have a computer though. Used to take about 10 minutes just to get onto Yahoo or Ask Jeeves. Google weren't even the main search engine them times. Is that not a foul on? Nah, maybe he's got to be stronger. He's going to give a free kick for that. Well done, ref. Finally. Timber finds Havertz. What is Saka doing? Get up or send him off. Go on, get your cards out, ref. Yep, yellow card. We're going to have a quick 10 seconds of Man City. What happened? Ball out to Doku. What did he do? You just knew, innit? I knew Doku on his left foot. The shot's going to be awful. I wish that game was on at a different time. I kind of want to watch both, but MJ is the Manchester Jester. AOL days, man, I'm telling you. Diamond cable and that. I'm trying to stay calm, but it's difficult. 9 minutes to go. Watching Arsenal is like those grabber things in arcade. You grab the item inches from the hole and we drop it. You know what I mean? You get the big toy, you go, yo, I've got it. And then at the end, it just lets go of it. Saka's going mad at someone. He ain't happy. Squeaky bum time, said Pat. Yeah. Please. Please, man. This can't be good for our blood pressure. Saka on the ball. Well done, lad. Wins a throw-in. Throw-ins, corners. That's all we need right now. Time waste if you have to. What did I predict on forever? I think it was 2-0. Noni Madueke. Yeah, I don't think he'll bring him on. I don't think he'll make any more subs. Come on. Can we get a second? Havertz looking for a penalty. I want a VAR check, ref. Ref, have a look. We'll have a look. Surely the ref can't just say no. They have to check it. Please, volume. That's a penalty. It's soft, but the ref ain't giving it. Are they checking it, though? Check it. You don't get the ball, but it's soft. But I'll take a dirty penalty. Ref's almost laughing. It ain't a penalty. Big up Harry with the super sticker, man. Nearly 7,000 of you locked in. Big up Andrew Gasser. This is absolutely horrible to watch. But at least now, look, when they're clearing the ball, it's their players who are sat deep. Raya, what are you doing? Are you trying to score or something? Let's kick the ball out for a goal kick. Let's get a little 10 seconds of the Man City game. This game's even worse to watch. Yeah, Doku's been tripped over. I don't want to see that. Ay, take a breather. Woosa, woosa. Oh, guys. Verbruggen kicks outfield. 7 minutes to go. Plus time added on. Offside, yep. Slow down, take a break. This is where I want some time wasting going on. Even 10 seconds. I've just turned over to the City game. Clear it. Foul him, please. Murillo, yep, smash that upfield. Oh my, this is crazy. This is crazy. If they draw, we'll be 7 points clear. They'd have a game in hand. So 4 if they win. But that's 2 games. That's massive. Oh my days, this is mental. 6 minutes. What are 6 minutes in the title race? The Calafiori, oh, he gets away with it. Miss kicks it, but Rice helps the wild horse out and he wins a throw-in. You cannot be miss kicking the ball like that. Just turned over to City, right? They look nervous as well. Come on, man, let's go. Please. 6 minutes is like 2 hip-hop tracks, you know, 2 Kendrick diss tracks at Drake. But they're going to add on about 5 or 6 minutes. That's the problem. Stay calm, guys. Come on, let's get a second goal. Verbruggen in possession for Brighton. Come on. Long ball upfield. Timber does well. Great header. Come on, Odegaard. You've got to protect us a bit. Decker's brilliant. Trossard, just keep the ball, mate. Look at that bobbly pass he gives him. Calafiori, his clearance is blocked. Gabriel does well. Brighton have got the possession. Deckers, come on, lad. Well done. Well done, Declan Rice. Come on, Trossard, please, just keep the ball. Keep it. Yeah, we'll take a free kick. Kung Fu Panda wins a free kick at least. Let's have a little look at Man City. Just give me 10 seconds. Pep's fuming. Pep is absolutely fuming. He must have spat all over that pitch. He can't believe it. Kolo Touré, come on, you're ex-Arsenal, mate. You should be happy with this. This is the most nervous I've felt all season watching a game. We're not even in April. Can you imagine a Champions League final or semi-final or City at the Etihad? We're going to be going crazy. 5 minutes left. I reckon there'll be 4 or 5 minutes added on them. Get everything away. Don't take any chances. Deckers clears it. Come on, Havertz. Come on, Havertz. Turn around, mate. The ball's behind you. Man, it hit him on his head. He's running all over the place. Jeez. This is genuinely stressful. Capie moves. Don't you dare give anything for that, ref. Come on, come on, come on. You've got to work. This team have got to work. Well done, Timber. I don't mind that. Havertz, you got to stay central. Oh, my days. This is horrendous. If we were 2-0 up, I'd be calm now. I'm not one bit calm. Well done, Norgard. Oh, that touch like a trampoline goes out for a throw-in. Ah. We got a wild horse, a donkey, and a panda. It's like Noah's Ark. Yeah, exactly. Oh, my days. Brighton in possession. 4 minutes to go. The press has slowed down, but Minter has a heavy touch. Come on, Saka. Well done. Come on. Don't let anybody turn. Go home. Nkapie finds Raya. Raya smashes it up the pitch. Come on. All these seconds are vital. Trossard, I think he could be offside. Havertz is in. You've got to score just in case. Havertz gets to the byline. Saved at the near post. Is the flag going to go up? The flag has gone up, I think. Maybe not. Was he onside? He's on. Wow, he was on. Arsenal corner. I'll take that. He was strolling to the ball a bit like he thought he was offside. Could have maybe looked for Trossard pullback. I don't mind. A corner now, that's 10 seconds. Oh, people saying there's VAR in the City game. What? No, there ain't no VAR, man. Let's just see this City attack. Yep, it's cleared. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Corner to Arsenal. Can we get a second goal? Havertz was a bit casual there. I think we could. Come on, please. Set piece FC, please. Just end this game. I'll take an own goal. Anything. Kneecap. Back of your head, your ear. Anything. Directly from the corner. Rice in swinging corner. It's high. Keeper punches it in the air. Come on. No, it's too easy. Trossard. Oh, my days. I swear he's doing it on purpose. He just boots the ball out for a throw-in. What's he doing? Player ratings, Trossard, 0 out of 10. Brighton have the ball back. 90 seconds left. Why did he volley that out of play? Work back. All of them. Press. I want to see Eze pressing. This is title time. Trossard again. How easy. Great block. Declan Rice. Come on, get out to him. Block the cross. This is unbearable. That's overhit, surely. Yes, goal kick. Right. Let's go and watch City for 10 seconds. Gibbs White's just come off for Yates. 30 seconds to go in both games. City's still 2-2. Honestly, we've played horrible, but I will take it. Goal kick to Forest and a goal kick to Arsenal. Let's go back to Arsenal. We'll come back to that City game. I want to see how long's added on at the end of the game. 30 seconds away. No penalties, bro. No penalties. How long are they going to add on? I reckon, I don't even know. Maybe 5 minutes. Long ball flicked on. Come on, Saka. Hold it. Win a throw-in. Win something. Win something. Get off the floor. Ah, they've got out of the corner. They've gone all the way back to Verbruggen. How long they're going to add on? 10 seconds, we're going to find out. 7 minutes in the City game. Oh, man. How long are we going to get? 7 minutes in this game. How crazy is that? How are you getting... Where's the 7 minutes from? It's not like there's been loads of injuries. Saka, well done, lad. Come on, Bukayo. Slide him in. Go on, Bukayo, please. No pace. Why is he not passing that to Havertz? He'd have got that 18 months ago. He can't run. Win the header. Win the header in Cappier. That's risky. Yo, man, Gabby, I can't stand when defenders look for free kicks like that. There's going to be a ref who says, I'm not giving that. Just turned over to the City game. Forest, did they have a chance? Wow. Ryan Yates just headed wide unmarked. What a chance that was. The City game's about 20 seconds in front of ours. Has Saka done his hamstring? I just turned over. Has he gone down? What are people saying in the chat? Did he go to the floor after that run? Maybe he's just tired. It makes sense to take him off anyway. Just let Nani have a run. Good touch by Havertz. Come on, Saka. No, is that a corner? Give us a penalty, ref. He did win the ball. Get off him. Yeah, dash him down, man. Don't pull me up. You can't pull someone off the floor, mate. He's hurt. Brighton players trying to drag him off the floor. There's nothing wrong with him. I'm just going to put the City game on for... It's a corner to City. Oh, my days. Please. Head that away. Come on, get out. Edge of the box. Head that away. Uh-oh. City on the attack. Put it wide. Yes! Come on. Put it wide. 6 minutes to go. I can't wait. We're going to red stripe. Crates of it. Oh, my days. This is mental. 5 minutes to go. Oh, goal kick to Forest, but Brighton have the ball in this game. People saying relax. I can't relax. Go on. Press. Don't foul. Why have they got space centrally? Brighton in possession. Ball whipped in. Good header in Cappier. Got to get their deckers. Well done. Oh, they've got it back. Forced all the way back to the halfway line. Oh. What we got left? 4.5 minutes. City are drawing 2-2 with Forest. Brighton whipped in. Calafiori. Gabriel does well to clear it. Get out of the way, ref. I feel like Havertz got to stay high up the pitch. We can't get out now. 4 minutes to go, people. Take a deep breath, man. Jeez. Brighton are just in possession every second. I think we've still got to try and hit them on the break. Ball whipped in by Brighton. It's high, back post. Great header by Timber. Minter will keep it in at the back post. Less than 4 minutes to go. He'll run at Timber. Timber does well. You got to help him, Bukayo. Go on, get out. You got to block the cross. Whips it in. Oh, punched away by Raya. Edge of the box. Yes, come on. We got to get out. Rutter. Oh. Keeps it in at the back post. Minter will cross it in left foot. Timber, stop the cross. He's done him. Great blocking, Cappier. This is unbearable. This is unbearable. Whipped in again. It's flicked onto the back post. Get up the pitch. Come on now. Come on. Stop this casual jogging. Pass. Pass the ball, Havertz. Yeah, we'll take the free kick. Well done. We'll take the free kick on the halfway line. Wow. Let's turn over to City. Just for a quick 10 seconds. Don't foul him. Free kick to City, 25 yards. Ryan Yates, what are you doing? I don't know. Wow, this is unbearable. City free kick, but I'll put the Arsenal game back on. We've got a free kick as well. What on earth is going on here? Free kick, we still haven't taken it. Pep's fuming. Spitting everywhere. Semenyo's going to whack it, I think. I'm going to put the Arsenal game back on. I don't even want to watch City. Free kick to Arsenal. Gabriel on the halfway line. Clips it high into the corner. Havertz, good flick. Trossard, are you? No, of course he isn't. Misses the ball completely. Probably the worst substitution I've ever seen. I've just turned over to this Semenyo free kick. I probably shouldn't. Semenyo free kick about 25 yards out. He's put it over. Wow, I think that hit the top of the crossbar. We've survived. Goal kick to Forest. We're back at the Arsenal game. Less than 2 minutes to go. I think that hit the top of the bar, you know, Semenyo's free kick. Gabriel, get rid of it. Well done, Deckers. Boot that up the field. Get running. Come on, Eze, run. Are you going to run, bro? 90 seconds to go. I think the City game's a bit ahead of ours as well. What ahead of that is Declan Rice, but they still get the ball. Rutter in possession. This is unbearable. Minter, don't let him turn. Timber's done well against him. You know he's all left foot. Don't give a free kick away, Timber. Stupid foul. You do not need to foul him there. City game is 30 seconds ahead of ours. Yes, they've cleared the ball, Forest. Oh my days. Free kick to Brighton near the halfway line. They've sent everyone up. 45 seconds to go. Pascal Gross clips it into the area. It's flicked on. Arsenal head it away. Don't foul him. Don't let him run away from you. Trossard, I swear if they score from this. Ball whipped in, Raya, deal with... Yes, goal kick. Goal kick. Has the City game finished? Please, last chance, Forest. Head this away. Boot it as far as you can. Blow the whistle, you cheat, ref. The City game's over 7 minutes. Why are they still playing? Arsenal goal kick in the other game. Last chance for City. Head it away. Ref, blow the whistle. City have still got it. Olorino, corner to City, man. Oh, my days. They're over the 7 minutes. Arsenal game's still playing. Raya goal kick. Surely they're going to blow the whistle after that. City have took the corner short. They've lost it. Come on, Forest. Get a late winner. What are you doing, Sangare? City on the attack. Semenyo. Oh, no. Whipped in. Haaland goes up for it. Is this ref ever going to blow the whistle? I don't even know which game to watch. I'm watching City. Tell me what happens in Arsenal. Head it away. How long, ref? Oh, no. City are in. Keeper, pick the ball. It's straight off the line. Yes! Yes, Forest! Full-time whistle! Yes! Yes! Arsenal! Yes! Come on! Yes! 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 Come on! Yes! City have dropped points and Arsenal have won. Get in there! Oh, guys! Yes! What a win! Arsenal win and City draw. Oh, my days. What a night in the title race. We played awful, but we do not care. Oh, my... I want to see Pep's meltdown. Look, who's he moaning at? Look, who's he going for? Probably the ref. He's spitting everywhere. Forest, what a result. 2-2 at City. Yo! We're 7 points clear. They've got a game extra. So if they win, it'll be 4. But 4's 2 games. That's a big difference from 2. I'm telling you now, this is not good for your health. And we've got 8 games to go in the league, plus the cups. I can't wait for the Mansfield game at the weekend. I'm going to be so relaxed. Look at Rodri. He knows. He knows, fam. You can't draw with them. 7 points clear. The Armoury tomorrow. Could be in trouble. What a result. We did not even play well. I don't give a damn. Let's put the Man United game on for a bit. That game's a bit longer than ours. Do you know what? I want to see what they're saying at our game. Look, Arsenal fans got their top off. Oh, man, what a result. I tell you what, Gabriel, Nkapie, Timber were outstanding tonight. And David Raya. Raya just give his gloves to some kid. Oh, my days. Decker's second half as well, much better. Won the ball back loads of time. Go on, yes, tie! Yes, tie! Ties at the game. Oh, my days. That is absolutely massive. What a result. Wow. Oh, my days. Let me see all the scores that have happened. Did West Ham beat Fulham? I want Tottenham to get relegated as well. West Ham have beaten Fulham. We'll have a look. Let's have a look at the Premier League table. Oh, my days. I am hyped. I'm so hyped right now. That is incredible. Is it going to be our year? That ain't good for your health, I'm telling you. That is not good for your health. That is one of the worst games of football I've ever watched, just from a pure stress point of view. Let's get the table on the screen. Nottingham Forest, my hometown. Thank you very much. How have they gone and drawn with City? What is going on with that league table? Hold on. Sorry. I don't know why it's showing up like that. Table's crashing out. It can't even believe it. Showing half the table. What's going on with this? When I'm sharing the screen, the table's all right. I'll try and find it somewhere else. Spurs, mate. Basically, anyway, Tottenham are 1 point above the relegation zone because West Ham have won and Forest have drawn. Yo, Casemiro did the 6-7. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Trying to get this Premier League table up. It's bugging out. I don't know. Oh, my days. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. I think tonight's pivotal. I'm sorry. I think something serious has happened. I don't say that often. I've had to go through a different website because the Google Premier League table is messing up. Look at that, people. 7 points clear. I know we've been 7 points clear, but I felt like the lead had gone and it was 2 points, but we've actually got back. And I'm telling you now, City look devastated. Rodri looks crestfallen. Pep looks fuming. They've drawn at home to Forest. They've still got to play Chelsea. They've still got to play Arsenal. They've still got to play Villa. Unbelievable what's happened tonight. Unbelievable what has happened tonight. Manchester City 2, Nottingham Forest 2. That is incredible. Arsenal scraped to 1-0. Not a great performance, but I have to say we defended brilliantly in the second half. Villa have been smashed 4-1 by Chelsea. João Pedro hat-trick. Fulham have lost 1-0 at home to West Ham. That has put Tottenham 1 point above the relegation zone. Look at the state of them. Europa League winners last season. 1 point above the relegation zone. That is unbelievable. I think they've still got to play Forest as well. Imagine if Tottenham lose to Forest. They could genuinely get relegated. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was unbelievable. It was tough to watch, but in the end, drama, turning over between both games. Crystal Palace. Yeah, who've they got next? Let's have a look at the fixtures. My phone's run out of battery and all sorts, so I was trying to look at the fixtures. City, they bottled it at home against Forest. Who've City got the next few games? Man City fixtures. In fact, it's FA Cup weekend, isn't it? They got Newcastle. I mean, yo, their next games are crazy. They got Newcastle away, Real Madrid away, West Ham away. I know 2 of them are in cups, but a lot of travelling, tough games. Then Real Madrid at home. Although Real Madrid got no Mbappe and no Rodrigo, but they'll still be tough games. The good thing about this weekend is that we've got Mansfield, who are League One. So we can rest probably the whole 11 rotate everybody, give them the week off. They've got Newcastle away in the FA Cup. They can't do that. I don't think Pep will throw the... He might actually throw the FA Cup away. But I don't think he'll be able to. So they're going to have to play a strong 11. So, man, our next Prem game... Man City's next Prem game is West Ham away, 14th of March. And then they play Chelsea after the international break, 12th of April. And then they play Arsenal. So their next 3 games in the league are West Ham away, Chelsea away, Arsenal at home. They could drop more points. Who knows? I have to say, people, that is genuinely one of the most stressful games of football I've ever watched. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this title running. I just don't know. It's enjoyable at the end when it works out, but please just win the league. We deserve it after all this. Our next league game is Everton at home next weekend. We've got Mansfield this weekend, Leverkusen midweek. Then we've got Everton at home, Leverkusen again in the home leg, and then the cup final. And then obviously there's a 2-week international break. Oh my days. We've got over 9,000 people locked in. Unbelievable numbers. Big up the Twitch gang as well. I feel like I've just played the game. I'm shattered. That was so bad to watch. Trossard came on and just gave the ball away for 30 minutes, but I don't know how we got away with it. Piero Hincapié. People want to talk about Berta, right? I've seen people starting to criticise Berta. Oh, Gyökeres this. Bro, he got Hincapié on loan. He got Hincapié on loan. I'd rather have him than Nico O'Reilly. He's better than Kirkes, what we've seen of him at Liverpool. He'd probably start for every team in the Premier League at left back. I'm not even joking. How has he got him on loan? If I was by Leverkusen and you called me and said, yo, we want Hincapié on loan, I'd put the phone down. Say, you mad? Have you seen how good he is? You better put 45 million on the table. Man got him on loan. The guy's a monster. I think the last month he's been our best player. Guy's absolutely outstanding. Let's go through some of these super chats because they're mounting up. Big up Harry with the super sticker. SC Gunner, MJ, just cave. Which Arsenal which Arsenal shirt do you want? It's on me. Don't worry, MJ, man. If we win the league, we'll get you an Arsenal shirt with Thierry Henry on, man. I know you're a secret Arsenal fan. Mohammed, more than a 9. Oh, guys. Haramble. Scholesy might be right. If we win the league, it might be the worst football from a champion ever. But guess what? I don't give a damn. I don't care what it looks like. If you win the lottery, you don't care how you won it. And that's what winning the Premier League is. Oh, my days. What a ball by Bruno. And Bramo misses it. They're still drawing 1-1. Tyson trading. I can't even watch the match. I have to come here to settle my nerves. I'm not sure this is the place to settle your nerves, bro. Although we are calm now, I'll be honest. Big up Tyson trading. Random said them subs are dead, man. No improvement. Oh, these are from when the game was still on, right? My apologies. Bro, you're making me nervous. Oh, mate. That was tough. Breaking Smirnoff and PCP seen in Trossard's locker. I swear, Trossard must be doing Jaeger bombs in the changing room. Right, lads, I'm ready. You know, you just come on and get... How is he getting paid 100 grand a week? Just come on and give the ball away every single time he gets it. Mohammed said, if you don't have high blood pressure, this will give you some. This ain't normal. And he's given 20 memberships to a community. Big up your damn self as always, Mohammed. What have we just watched? Again, I wouldn't watch the highlights. Wasn't a good game, but the results, incredible. Hicker said, I'm in the New Forest with no reception. I'm hotspotting off my wife's phone. I'm stressed, fam. Keep it going, Big C. Listen, hotspot, it's needed. You need to know what's going on. Big up to Hickers locked in. DM said, bro, my mental health. I mean, listen, you've been through Shamak's greasy head, Andre Santos at left back, and Mustafi and Socrates at centre back. I'm sure we can deal with a title race. Paul said off the line by Forest last kick. Apologies, because a lot of these messages were when the game was still going. I couldn't read anything. Couldn't even speak English at the end of that game. Avery said, Nkapie, Gabriel and Rice defensively amazing. I'd put Timber in there as well. I thought he was brilliant against Minte, but yeah, you're right, Avery. Tashik said, heart attack incoming. Oh, mate, it's not good, is it? It's not good. Big up the community. Rish said, I didn't see the stoppage time. Anxiety FC. Need to get our hearts checked. Bro, I'm telling you. Can we really stink our way to the title? Maybe we can. Lawrence said, building Capie a statue. Guy's a monster. Bad offensive, but we put in a shift. Most Eze has run. Yeah? Yeah? They all worked hard, I can't lie. Tashik said, did that just happen? It did. Anthony said, hi, Curtis, I'm literally crying. I followed Arsenal for 55 years and I lived every minute I lived that with you, mate, every second. Big up, man. Tears of joy are always welcome. You know what I mean? Tears of joy are welcome. Maybe them tears for Eze that people were shedding and the announcement video, maybe they will be worth it. Can you imagine us winning the league and we let it all work out during that watch-along? We'll be wrecked. Gabby performances move me. Wow, stuff of legends. Played like a captain. Played like a captain. Let me tweet it. Gabriel, Nkapie, Timber, and Raya. Absolutely outstanding tonight. Yeah, totally agree. Big up to Unbar with the super sticker. Unknown C, 2-game swing, needed that breathing room. This is why it's important to keep winning as long as possible. Respect to the team for tonight. They're going to get in the change room and hit City of Drawn. They're going to be like, wow, what an unbelievable position we're in now. We don't play another league game now for 10 days. I think it's actually quite good that we're playing in cup competitions. We can take our mind off it a little bit and, you know, go and play FA Cup and Champions League now. They've got to go and play Newcastle away and then go and play Real Madrid. Sidorf said, Nkapie, what a player, true invincible mentality. Yeah. Muddy said, Kai took the sting out of the game. He played way better than Jokeritz. Alfred said, signing Nkapie now, what a player. I'm glad we scraped to win. Even the Invincibles had games like this. Get to that damn line by any means. Listen, the Invincibles drew 12 games. You know what I mean? We've drawn 7, but obviously we lost 3. This team probably end up winning more, but if you don't win the league, nobody remembers it. Mazakan said, I don't care about the Carabao Cup, the Champions League, and the FA Cup. Prioritise. Now, I'll be honest, man. I think that Carabao Cup could have a big effect on the league. And I'll be honest, I love the Champions League. I'm desperate for us to win the Champions League. I feel like each trophy is going to feed into each other. I think if you win the Carabao Cup, we're then flying in the Premier League. If you get to like April and we're 7-8 points clear of Man City, I think then we can go, yo, listen, this Champions League, you know, you've seen that run. We should at least make the semi-final. Then you probably get a Barca, Atletico, maybe Newcastle surprise. I don't think Tottenham will, but you never know. And then you might just have a final against Bayern or PSG or Liverpool, and it's a shootout, one game. Enchanted said that was elite mentality. I can't lie, it feels massive. I'm telling you that you have moments in the season where you go, yo, you need that win. Because you imagine if Brighton equalised, and on the other channel we've seen that Man City have drawn. You're like, yo, this team are never going to take advantage. They needed that. That is an unbelievable victory. To be fair, I have to credit the team. You draw against Wolves and you bounce back by beating Tottenham 4-1, beating Chelsea 2-1, and then beating Brighton away 1-0. I think that's an unbelievable response, to be honest, because we've conceded 2 and scored, 7 goals. Carabao Cup final will be massive, yeah? Leahy said, isn't it funny when we drew to Forest? Everyone went crazy, but it will be mute that City drew to them as well. Yeah. Well, sometimes you can only see the situation you're in at the time. I thought we should have beat them, but I tell you what, I watched the highlights of the City Forest game. I might watch that more than our game. Blood pressure to the max, says Dan. Yeah, I get it. Gio said, Curtis, defense win your titles. No. I mean, I kind of argued that attacks win your titles, but a defense gives you the foundation. Tonight, the defense won us the game. 100%. Wolves have improved. That draw was a blessing. See, I actually don't agree with that. You know, they have improved, but I don't think it was a blessing. I still think it was a terrible result. 2-0 up against bottom of the league. But, you know. Luca, how much content are we watching tonight and tomorrow? I can't believe it. Worst football ever. Best results in the world. Mate, I'm going to watch the extended highlights of Man City against Forest. I don't really want to watch the Arsenal highlights. We just got the job done. I want to see Man City meltdowns. I want to see the missed chances. I want to see Pep's press conference. That's what I want to watch. Where is MJ? MJ, are you there? You're very vocal when things go wrong for Arsenal. I would like to hear from you since we've just gone 7 points clear. It is a safe space. We will accept your trolling, but we just want to know that you're okay. You're drawing against 10 men Newcastle at the moment. But at half-time, he said United were in the title race. I don't know what title he meant, but apparently they're in a title race. Kevin said, great results today. We need City to progress at least until the semis. Their squad can't handle it, sorry, how the tables have turned. I've changed my mind, and I'm with you, Kevin. I wanted Man City to get battered by Real Madrid. I actually want Man City to beat Real Madrid and then get battered by Bayern Munich. But the danger is, what if they beat Real Madrid, get confident, and then beat Bayern Munich? And then I think Pep will use that as enthusiasm. So actually, forget everything I've just said. I hope they lose to Real Madrid. Because Pep's a Barcelona boy. If he loses to Real Madrid, honestly, I think he'll uppercut himself. I don't think he'll take it. Especially with no Mbappe and no Rodrigo. But I think City will beat Real Madrid. Madrid have got players missing. But saying that, they've just drew with Forest. So anything's possible. Big up Scarlett, who's gifted 5 memberships to the community. Big up your damn self. Make sure your memberships are switched on. I can't even talk. Flying Dutchman said it will, but yeah, I'm signing like Mike Tyson. Memberships, guys, the baddest man on the planet. You know what I mean? Flying Dutchman, it will be iconic to celebrate the league with you in the community. The wait is almost over. If we win the league, I think we'll do a 24-hour stream celebrating. And then we'll organise a get-together. Oh, Sesko couldn't reach it. Big up the Flying Dutchman. Big up Tashik, who's gifted 1 membership to the community. Big up your damn self. Mira said, my heart needs an assessment. Oh, it's going to get worse. That's the crazy thing about it. I'm so glad that we've got FA Cup and Champions League. I need a break from those Premier League games. They are difficult. Gabriella surpassed Saliba at the moment. I'm sorry. I mean, I've always said that Saliba is the better out of the two. What I will say about Gabriel, what I've seen in the last couple of months, that guy is a leader like you wouldn't believe. He starts the game tonight with Mosquera. Mosquera's looking shaky on a yellow card. Calafiori comes on and Cape goes there next to him. He was absolutely immense. I think Gabriel was man of the match today. Nkapie was outstanding, so was Raya. But I look at Gabriel, I think, you've turned up, no Saliba, Mosquera, then Nkapie, and you just got better as the game went on. He was absolutely outstanding today. That I would go as far as to say that was one of the best centre-back performances I've seen this season. I'm not even exaggerating. He was immense the whole game. He was calm. While Mosquera was kind of losing his head, he was calm. He was just... I actually think Calafiori deserves credit as well because he came on and was pretty solid. The defence was unbelievable tonight. Timber, Nkapie is a monster. 57 said, awful performance, but what a result. City lost to Brighton earlier in the season, difficult ground. Bro, that was harder than the Tottenham and Chelsea game. for us, and that was my concern, and it was. Arsenal highlights, 5 seconds. We don't need to see it. As long as we won. Awful. No, I read that one. Arsenal. No, I read that one. People talking about Rice. To be honest, Gabby has been our best player. Maybe. I think Rice has faded the last month, but I think he looks shattered. Do you know what? Quietly, under the radar, Rice played well second half. He won the ball back multiple times. First half, his passing was way off. He better not be on the bench. Or Zubimendi against Mansfield. Gunnar Galactico, where is MJ? We're looking for him, man. Where's he at? He's probably watching Man United struggle to beat 10 men. You know what I mean? 1-1 with Newcastle. Jobo, feels like I've played 90 minutes. I'm sweating. Big up the community. Bless up everyone. Big up C and your kids. Wish Super Kev was here to see this and enjoy the ride with us. It could be our year. Come on. Yeah, you're right, man. Do you know what? I spent so many months doing shows arguing with Kev. It would have been so nice to, you know, enjoy winning these trophies. Hopefully, he's watching from somewhere, you know. Young MO said, them 7 minutes cut down 2 years of my life. Gabriel saved us. Yeah, he was phenomenal. Fergie said, defence win your titles. Come on, you Gunners, big up C. And he knows, of course. Fergie. Andrew's not happy. Block that MJ and I'll drop £500. Now, listen, man. The community is bigger than money, Andrew. It's bigger than money. Where's his name? Let's block him. No, I'm joking. I'm sure he's watching Man United. Nkapie plays DMX. Bro, I remember when I said this? How many years have I said, yo, we need to come out to DMX music? And when we won the game the other week, Nkapie was playing DMX. He knows, man. Ecuador, South America, he's tapped in. Morano said, still worried about our playing style. It isn't sustainable. Do you know what it is, though? I think we're going to have a bit of breathing space where 2 cup competitions that we seem to play different in the Champions League and Mansfield League One in the FA Cup and then Everton at home who I'd expect us to beat. So I kind of think we might be able to find a bit of form. See, where are you now in terms of will we win the Prem? I'm not there as in like it's happening, but I'm in a position of it could definitely happen. You know what I mean? 5 points with a game in hand, take it to 2. That was still a concern. Having a 2-game gap. And remember, if they don't win their game in hand, it's 3 games. Oh, wow. Ramsdale just made a great save for Newcastle. The sub just kicked the ball away. There's no guarantees they win their game in hand. I think they got Palace at home, although Palace aren't playing well, but then Forest won. City need 3 wins and 3 losses for us to overtake. I don't see it happening. City need 3 wins for them. Oh, and 3 losses for us. I suppose the problem is if they beat us at home, but the way we've just defended, who knows? We said after the Wolves draw that we needed to win the next 3, and we did. We need to build on this. Come on, you Gunners. Totally agree with you, Afellay. That reminds me of Afellay, the midfielder. What's his name? Ibrahim Afellay or something. The Dutch player, right? Left-footed. Still worried our playing style isn't sustainable. You know what? Even that stinky football can't bring my mood down right now. We absolutely stunk out the place in terms of our attack. But I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm in the Armoury tomorrow before Forever Arsenal. Probably won't buy anything. They ain't got much good stuff out at the moment. Big up El Pitudo. He said, Arsenal fan from California. Screw City. Big ups. Come on, man. Bon Man City, man. Plastic Club. Empty had. Cali in the building, the West Coast. Big up Elliot. My flight to London incoming. We need to see Elliot at the Emirates. You know what I mean? From Canada. I want to see community members if we win the league, by the way. And some of you will be sitting there going, yeah, but I live in Australia or I live in America. Yo, I'm telling you now. If we win the league, I want to see community members catching flights. Simple as that. Parade. I want to see people at the parade going, yo, it's me from the chat. I say, yo, brother, respect, man, what you say. Yo, we won the league. You know, MJ might be at the parade. Who knows? He might just say, oh, I'll admit it, man. I'm an Arsenal fan. Just admit it. You love Thierry, man. We know MJ loved Thierry, man. I know a lot of Man U fans growing up who said, yo, man, Thierry, man, wish he played for us. And I know, man. Big up Easy Money, man, with the super chat. You'll probably be late to the parade, possibly. I'll turn up. They'll be like, yo, the bus has already gone by. No, man. I missed it. Go chasing it down the street. Did someone say merch? I'm telling you, man. Emery fall-off is crazy. They're struggling. They are. Shameless in the Arsenal store. I'm there. But do you know what? They ain't got a lot out at the moment that's great. So I don't think I'll get anything. But I just go there for the vibe. We'll buy MJ a pint at the parade. I'm telling you. We're going to round up people because, wow. I don't know what to say. Unbelievable. I need to go into a dark room and meditate. Do you know what I mean? I need to breathe, take some deep breaths and calm down. He used to play for Barca, Afellay. Yeah, I remember him, man. I'm going undercover away at Leverkusen, mate. Got tickets. Yeah, listen, it's got to be done. I've been to away grounds before and sat in the home end. You just celebrate quietly. You just make noises like. Or what I do, yeah. Do you know the way I do it? I moan about the goal being conceded to make it look like I'm a home fan, just so that I can let the noise out. So I remember when we scored against Man City in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, when Sanchez scored. I was like, what you doing? You've got to defend. But inside, I was like, huh? What you doing, Alexis? Why are you scoring against these scrubs? You got to be calm. There was about 20 drunk Man City fans behind me. Stephen said, I will be there. Big up your damn self. Big up Dylan with the super sticker. Young Gunner said, would you take a point at City? I mean, in theory, yes. But I don't like theory. I've said it before and I've said it again. Best way to win this league, go to the Etihad and beat them. So the mood I'm in right now, I won't take the point. I'm rolling the dice. Now City are 2 games behind us as well, by the way. They're going to have to try and beat us. They can't get a draw. So some of you, I get it. From a calm perspective, a draw would be a good result. But I always say, we never forget Wiltord's goal at Old Trafford. I want to see Arsenal go and beat Manchester City. I think that would seal it. Like Arteta going to the Etihad and beating Pep and winning the title. But that game is a long way away. What I hope is that when we get there, April the 19th, I'm hoping that we're like 8 points clear of them. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. Big C, my wife bought me the Arsenal bag, the tam, the gloves, and the wallet. I feel like Ty. Then I complain I didn't want to buy anything until we win. I know, man, it's difficult. It's difficult. Merch is... it is addictive, you know. I can't lie. I love all the training kits. Not all of them, but I like buying training kits. Easy Money said, from Australia, booking tickets tonight to London. I respect it. Is 4 points enough? Nah, I'd say we could do with a couple more. Turn it into 3 games. 7 points will be 3 games. Round of applause for Nkapie and Big Gabby. Champions performance. Incredible. That South American spirit, man. They're dogs. Oh, where my dogs at? DMX, I told you, man. You know what I mean? Under like Wenger and that, I reckon our centre-backs were listening to Ollie Murs and that. You know what I mean? Pop music. Oh, baby, I just can't you to dance with me tonight. And then we're like, come on, boys, let's go. Yeah, you're 8-2 down, mate, Old Trafford. Oh, damn, it was that Ollie Murs music. These men are turning the lights off and listening to DMX. I'm telling you, man, the dogs are out. Nkapie and Gabby are the dogs of this team. Timber as well is a dog, you know. Low socks, Dutchman. Them man are on it, bro. Them man will fight if they needed to. And that's what we needed. Deckers is a dog, but not like their dogs, if you know what I mean. They're dogs that will bite you. Like, them dogs are dogs that have got muzzles on them. Like, oh, can I stroke it? No, don't stroke it. It will bite your hand off. Rice is them dogs that bark, you know, bark a lot. Yeah, shut up, Deckers. Never stops barking. Is it a week that all of us can enjoy? Yeah. That game was so difficult to watch. I think what you got to do now is take a breather and enjoy the rest of this week. I expect us to roll Mansfield over at the weekend. It's going to be vibes all week. I can't even lie, man. Their Pitbull's deck is English Terrier. You know what I'm saying, Axe? Them man are proper South American Pitbulls. Like, yo, don't stroke them. They'll bite your fingers off. Gabriel is the best defender in the world. I mean, you guys know me. I love Gabby and Saliba. I've always been slightly more Saliba, but Gabby was incredible tonight. That was a stressful watch, man. Then I checked the City result. Big up, Dens. Big up to everybody locked in. Round of applause. That was epic. That was it. I need a week off. I need a month off. I need to go to the Bahamas. I should be doing the Mansfield game in the Bahamas. Look at this. I'm going to leave you all with this salty manager, Hertzler. Look at this quote from Hertzler at the end of the game. You'd have thought he might have given us a bit of credit. We're top, City have drawn. No, he's going crazy for us. Hertzler said, at the moment, I have a feeling they're making their own rules. There has to be a limit. It has to be set by the Premier League and the referees. At the moment, they can do what they want. You know what? Put that in a can and sell it in the supermarket. You don't understand. I love it when they hate us. I absolutely love it when they hate us because it means we're affecting them. They laughed at us for years. Banter FC, finishing 8th, selling your best players. They are salty as anything. I love it. I tell you what, I would love it if we beat them. Love it. I hope Brighton get relegated. No, I'm joking, but they won't get relegated. But that, for me, makes the night even better. The manager hates us. Beautiful scenes. Beautiful scene. I hope Saliba puts in a transfer request. Anyway, people, round of applause. Community, absolute legends. Reaction video will be out shortly. I might need half an hour to get over that game first. Unbelievable. I'll check the likes. Hype up the video. Is it going to be our year, people? Please. We've waited 20 years for this. I'll be in the armory tomorrow morning, people. Take care, everyone. Bless.